Steady clean. Okay,
Right.
it's me still.
Me still. Okay. What up, me still?
Just getting back to it. The grandmother didn't want to be bothered. Her grandmother doesn't want to be bothered. The father doesn't even talk to him anymore. He doesn't have any contact with his brothers and none of the other family because they stopped it.
Because he married
Just
a black
because
woman.
he married her.
Because he married a black
He
woman.
married a colored man. You can't do that.
So here's the
But
thing.
see, my thing is that okay, I'm gonna let that go.
All right, Vern. I just
Because
don't
what you
think
got-
she knew the severity of dating this dude and what it might entail. I don't think anybody really knew it was going to end up like this. But you
Well,
had to
first
know
off-
that you're going to be the first black woman ever. Not like it was one before you. No, ever.
No, let's just say first colored person.
Color person who's going to
To be a
date
royal.
a prince. It's going to
Well,
go bad.
not even a royal because he denounced his own. He denounced his what's the name because of her he said he didn't know the racism that was going on behind closed doors until he actually had
Yeah.
to look at it from her point of view.
Till he got in these streets, start dating these sisters.
Yeah, and they said no.
But I wonder if does he still get money? He still got checks coming.
Yeah,
Right?
he's
No.
still getting paper.
He don't get no money.
He's still getting
No,
paper.
Are you
they
sure,
cut him
Vernon?
off. He don't
white.
get shit.
He white.
He don't
Nigga,
even-
he ain't finna get no job.
He don't
He
get
ain't getting
nothing.
no stimulus check.
Yeah, I know she got a little change, but he can't be living off of her.
Well, first off,
Didn't they
he
just
ain't got
interview Oprah?
whatever money
Yeah.
he
Probably got a
got
couple mil for
is
that.
probably
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
that he already had or from his mother or whatever that is. They
Oh,
don't give
yeah.
him shit. He's cut off from the family.
But Vern-
he doesn't even live in England anymore.
Vern,
He lives out here, right?
Yeah, he lives in California.
you probably live in Calabasas with the Kardashians. Hey, Vern. So let me ask you this question: If you had an inheritance, right? Say it was like it's worth a couple of states. You know, you got some property here, a couple
Mm-hmm.
The
businesses
stipulations,
that's been in your family since they got off the boat. All right.
wherever that is.
All right, and so you have to leave it to whoever's coming up after you, and say it's your nephew or something,
Hmm.
and he just reckless. He a drug dealer. He want to be a rapper. Him and his girlfriend's got an OnlyFans.
He want to be
Would
a rapper.
you let the trust fund go to him, or
Nope.
would you try to make it work out for someone else in the family that's more responsible?
It wouldn't go to him.
So that's how they look at it. They have an idea of who this trust fund should go to and how it should look,
Mhm.
and that's it.
But see, I think him and his brother has his mother's money, so they're not going to be destitute out on the street by no means.
Yeah,
But-
but he's actually having to make, like, he got to pay the rent. He got to pay light bill. He got to call cable, get extension. He got some shit he got to
Hey.
do now. He ain't had to do before.
Well, you know what? He ain't got to do all that. He ain't gonna never be that broke.
No,
He don't
that's
know
not being broke. I'm saying he's probably never been a hands-on
Smith, you're right.
kid growing up.
but
You understand what I'm saying?
He,
Like somebody always did
stole
things.
all
because
stuff.
they didn't like his mother that much either. Remember?
I know. I remember that.
So she probably taught them some of the basics anyway. So I don't think he's completely.
Girl, you know
I don't think he's completely not knowing what's going on. And I heard them two cracks, but I'm gonna leave that alone.
Hey, Vern, speaking of two cracks, this is one of the questions I have today, right? So Israel started using a vaccine passport app,
Vaccine passport app.
right? So they have an application on the phone. It's like a little schematic thing, and I think it has your medical records on there,
Mm-hmm.
so you can scan that to say if you had a vaccine or not, and then you can get on the airplane.
Mm.
Okay.
Wow.
So I was just reading a report that they're experimenting with this in airlines out here in America now. So if it comes to being able to travel or like going to a grocery store, you got to scan your vaccine thing. Would you do it?
Nope.
You just gonna shop
All right.
from home?
Now, Vernon, a little insight for you, Vern. Shelly Shell got the vaccine today.
Oh,
She got a vaccine shot. So
But see,
if Shelly did it, and you know she's paranoid as hell.
But see, my thing is that this is the thing that bothers me about all of these vaccines. If you look on TV and you see, let's say there's a drug called whatever the fuck, and they'll tell you the side effects whatever the fuck can cure this, they can do that. They
Oh
would do
yeah,
this,
yeah,
they would
yeah,
help you with your
yeah.
immune
But
system.
you but you
then
go.
the side effects is that hey, you might have ass leakage, your brain may blow
You
up,
may
your
be-
eyes
yeah.
may swell,
Fingernails
all
might
this other
fall
shit,
off.
They'll tell you all this bad. They'll tell you what's going on. You can't go on one website, not one in this country or anywhere else, and find what the side effects for this vaccine is, even though there's 3 different vaccines.
Hey, Vernon, you know what's so funny that you said that? This morning, I was just looking up side effects of the vaccine. I could not find one.
Thank you. But yet people are sitting
you
up
can
here
find side effects
dying
of
and
asthma.
all this other shit. And I done told you,
See, that's
and I'm
another
going to tell everybody else again and again, I'm not taking shit that this or any other country has to offer because I don't trust them because they have never done anything for us, period, except for enslave us and treat us like shit. So no, thank you.
Well, Vernon, you take Flintstone vitamins?
No, I don't.
Oh, my bad.
No. Mm-mm.
My bad. All right, well, chat room, y'all let me know if y'all taking the vaccine, if you can or cannot get on an airplane
Mm-mm.
and travel.
Because more or less, see, this is how they first started it. They started it as, oh, well, it's voluntary.
Made in Watts, that is very true. Vernon, what you think?
Then they found out that, hey, people aren't doing what we want them to do as fast as we want them to do it. So we'll switch it up and say, oh, if you guys want to travel or if you want to do this, you have to do it. So now they're making it mandatory.
Yeah, but I said,
So that's fucked
but
up.
Vern, Shelly got the vaccination. You know how paranoid she is.
Because of the shit they've been saying. Oh, it's another strain of the vaccine. Oh, if you don't get the vaccine, this will happen. Oh, this will happen if the vaccine. No, fuck all that. No, I'm not doing it.
I'm with you, Vern. I ain't doing it either.
A friend of mine got she has a wedding coming up. Better not have nothing to do with that vaccine because I ain't going.
Dang,
I
but
mean that shit.
you think they gonna get vaccinated in order for you to go to the wedding?
You have okay, this is something they had on the radio and on the news. Certain companies, for you to get married, you have to have been tested and vaccinated or tested. At one point, no. I would say, hey, 6 feet, mask. I'm good with that. But you will not tell me, oh, you have to take this shot to do anything. They're going to do that for kids going back to school. Watch what the fuck I tell you.
Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
yeah, the
It's
vaccine.
mandatory for all them
Well,
kids.
I
to
would
have to
hope that
take
the
this
teachers.
vaccine.
I would hope the teachers get the shot before the kids.
Oh, for sure, the teachers got to get vaccinated.
Yeah, the teachers are going to have to get vaccinated, but they're going to say to the parents, if you want your kid to go back to school, this child is going to have to be
How do we end up
vaccinated.
on this shit?
Just like
was one of the
before,
questions.
Oh.
when you
The
took
airport
your
thing.
kids to school, you had to have all their shots before they went to school.
Hey, Vernon, speaking of shots, you got that little mark on your arm?
Oh yeah, the one you got. You remember back in the day, the little one on your arm from the
You
shot?
got one?
Nah,
That's how I know.
I got the shot, but I don't have that mark.
That's how I know how old people are. When girls,
No, I
be,
ain't
when
got
girls
no
be trying to
mark
lie
on
about
my
their age, I look
Yeah.
at their arm. See if,
They got the.
I see if they got a dimple on it. Fellas, listen. If a woman try to lie about her age and she got a little shallow hole in her arm, she got to be over
She
45.
is
dog.
over 45 for sure.
She got to be.
So I got that
No,
shot
I
one.
ain't never heard of that.
Well, it's a shot you got for chickenpox,
Was it for chickenpox?
chickenpox and measles.
Why did they put a dimple in your arm?
Well, just that's what the because it was like a gun. It wasn't a needle.
No.
It was like a gun.
No, I wouldn't get shot like no.
No, Vern. You know how they have the gun for the little kids to get their ears pierced? They had one just like that for the shot for I think it was for measles and chickenpox. And when you
Was
got
this
it in
for
your
the school? Was
arm, it left a mark.
Was that in the school system? Or was
Well,
that
I mean,
just
you had
for
to get the shot before you went to school. Because I remember
No,
my
'cause
brother got.
They did ours. They did ours 2 different ways.
Mhm.
You had to go to your private doctor
Mhm.
to get the first round of shots. Then when you turned, I think 10, the school had you had to send out. You had to get you had to get all these progress reports and all this other shit. Then they had to get all your medical records and shit together. Then you had to then the parents had to sign off and you got another shot. And
Oh, okay.
it was throughout the school.
Oh, Vernon, it was for smallpox.
No, it wasn't for
I don't think I
smallpox.
got a
Yeah,
smallpox.
Because I had that same shot, but I
Smallpox
just didn't
has
get the
been
mark.
eradicated, ain't it?
I'm looking at it right now.
I'm telling you, it was for.
Hey, y'all call in. All right, thanks,
maybe I'm
Vern.
wrong.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Vern.
Vern.
Right, sir.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I
Y'all
know
call
I
in.
didn't have the smallpox.
No,
It
I
was
think
measles, because when I was little, it was measles, chickenpox, and mumps. And my brother got the measles, and he got the little looked like he got bit by fleas all the time.
So this is called a BCG vaccine.
But what year is
scar.
that they gave it to you? Oh, card. That's a card?
No, vaccination scar. That's what I'm looking at. That little hole on people on.
Mostly black folks.
Yeah, that's your age sign right there.
You're at least 4'5". 4'5". Use 4'5". 818-914-4087 is the number to call into. Whatever you want to talk about, call all in. Also, too, man, we're trying to get the numbers up in Patreon. We added a couple more shows along with what's her name? Danny. Tell Danny or Danny tell it.
Let Danny tell it on Thursdays.
We got
Fridays.
John Cia.
The John Cia show.
And you guys actually responded very well to that.
John Cia show was like, I felt like I was at chilling with all my aunts and my cousins. They
Auntie tell it.
Yeah, they went from talking about life to talking about church, and they went back to clubbing, and I was like, oh, this is crazy.
And then we got Spanky Hayes, the wildin' out Spanky Hayes every Monday night.
Banned from everything.
And when I tell you, if you just want to laugh at some crazy nigga, because I'm always here. Well, the last two shows I was. And when I say Spanky just brings up some of the funniest shit in the world, and then we just roll with it. The fuck? Fuck it.
Caller,
what's your name? Where you calling from? Welcome to Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends. Yes.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hey, it's Dana.
Hey, Dana, trying to run shit.
What up, Dana Dane?
Anyway, Speedy, let's start off on a good note.
Well, I'm glad we started off on a good note. Go ahead, baby girl.
Okay, I don't have anything about the Meghan Markle thing. I'm actually trying to avoid all the stuff that it keeps leaking into the news that I do look at and the articles that I do read. But what I want to ask you, Speedy, is since you've been in the entertainment business and you have proximity too, why do you think a lot of young actors and actresses spiral into drugs and drug use?
Why they do what?
Drug use.
Spiral into drug use.
Because I think everybody thinks they're Superman, and it's not gonna bring me down. And you're around people, and sometimes they're beautiful women, sometimes just cool people, and they go, "Yo, my man, do this, ain't gonna fuck with you." And I think that's what happened. Shout out to my boy Tommy Davidson. I think that's what happened with Tommy Davidson. Tommy was at the peak of Tommy should be way bigger than he is now. And when we were doing In Living Color, he got hooked. And I remember Keenan told me he got to take a year off. So he took a year off to get himself together. He got himself together, got back. But he never was Tommy Davidson like we knew him.
He never did capture that. No. Whatever got him really a lot of accolades.
Oh, yeah, drugs. No, Dana.
They undefeated.
I'll say this from being around musicians for a while and being in that circle. First thing I was told, I witnessed, was somebody tell a young lady, never do drugs. This is when she first started doing music. He told her never to do drugs before you went to the studio. Because psychologically, you would think that you need that every time you go into the studio.
Same thing in comedy.
So I think that...
It's like a boost?
Not necessarily like a boost, almost like a crutch, though. Because I think naturally, as human beings, we're self-conscious about performing in front of other people. So I think if you have something to ease that and you're able to just go out and be creative, that can become addictive in itself. You know what I'm saying? To be able to get over the hump. So I think that's a big wormhole in those areas. You know. What I mean?
Then too, a lot of people say that most of the music that you hear on the radio is created through somebody getting high. Parliament. All that stuff they did, they was high as a kite. But it came out like, whoa, this shit is beautiful. So somebody else will go.
But it also was received, and it kind of opened up their creativity.
Yes.
I remember, like all the Judy Garland movies that they do, they always allude to her drug use, but it started in childhood by giving her uppers and downers and saying, this will help you go longer, and then all those, celebrities, actors, and actresses, they want to be available for every opportunity, but they can't, necessarily do it naturally. They have to have some type of enhancement to keep them going.
And I think even now, it's weird to see people smoking cigarettes. Because I go, well, don't you know that shit going to give you cancer? Because people think it's not going to happen to me.
Right.
And I'm going to do this. I can smoke a cigarette. I could get high. I can go do cocaine, and I know it ain't gonna bring me down to the ground. And one thing about dope, it ain't never lost. It ain't never took it.
The streets is undefeated also.
Undefeated. Undefeated. That's how
life, that
get sponsored, nigga.
That the life on the streets, and then thinking you're gonna beat the streets and it's not gonna happen to you, and you could run game and think it's gonna last forever.
Like that's how my kids lost their mom. And she just, I would tell her all the time, you got to stop. She's like, okay, I'm going to stop. And there was that last time that she didn't stop that's the reason why she's not with us today. But, everybody has that thing like, I got it.
Speedy? Are you talking about the last 3 kids?
Yes. Their mom.
You talking about Charity?
Yes.
Was her name Charity?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And even this, Dana, so I'll take it on a lighter note. Do you know who the artist Russ is?
No.
His name is Russ. He's a kind of a newer artist, but he actually did a podcast recently where he spoke on the fact that a lot of singers and performers have to have vocal cord surgery. So I know Fox had to have his vocal cords worked on a few times. Yeah. So I think
Fantasia also.
Yeah. So I think most artists actually. So I think that what we see at home and what we're watching on the screen is often not the reality about what's actually happening to these people. Even athletes like we kind of say, oh, this person fell off or this person's not good anymore, not realizing no human being is meant to do what these people are doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I think that when we look at television entertainment, I think most of these people are torturing themselves, to kind of live up to whatever idea we have of them. You know what I mean? So whether it's drugs, whether it's having to get surgery to make your butt look a certain way, or even men, getting pecs and shit and calf muscles,
Yeah, because once you get up there, you want to stay, or just trying to get there, they tell you to get different stuff, and then you get it, and it may not necessarily work. The industry, as both of you know, is very subjective. But I have another question for Speedy.
Go right ahead.
Okay, so Speedy, I'm really noticing this a lot, and I noticed it before, but I really didn't think about it hard. But how all of the artists, the women coming out, the rappers, and just singing artists have to be half nude, twerk, bend over, touch it, pull it out, and all this. And someone like Adele can just show up and look matronly and perform.
Yeah, well, because we created that lane with people like I'm not saying Lil' Kim didn't have.
Foxy
Lil' Kim
Brown.
had great talent.
I mean, but we could go all the way back to
Salt and Pepper.
They
She
ain't
was in
busted
the
open.
70s.
They
She
said push it.
spoke real vulgar. I can't think of her name, though.
Oh, Betty Wright. Not Betty Wright.
Not Betty Wright. The
Millie
other-
Jackson. Millie
God,
Jackson.
I can't think of that lady's
Millie
name.
Jackson.
I don't want to call her unattractive, but her mouth was very
That's
pronounced.
hilarious.
Millie Jackson.
Yes. Okay.
That's hilarious, Dana.
You
No,
got
see-
it. That's the name. I didn't want to say it.
Yeah, it's Millie Jackson. But Millie Jackson was very talented. She didn't have to show her ass. I think when you think
No,
of like,
but remember she did a lot of cursing.
yes, she
did
did.
a lot of
yes, she did.
over-the-top obscenity with women. And,
Yeah.
do this to me, and I want you to do it that way. Not that it's obscure, but, it just seems that so many women get in the industry, and if they, not busting it open, nobody takes them halfway seriously.
And which is kind of fucked up because almost that's how Hollywood was. If you wasn't trying to lay on the couch or let's let one of these little ugly ass directors hit it, how was you gonna get in? Because if you don't have the talent, that's the only other thing you have to do.
Well, Dana, this leads into I had another question, but for my first question is, do black women in general read Cosmo?
I think we do read Cosmo to kind of know what the white women are thinking, or to think we can access our way in there that way. But I don't think we read Cosmo on a. I don't know because I can't say what I can't.
Do you read it?
To what young people do, but Essence to us maybe 10 years ago was like a Bible. We were all over Essence, and they had so much stuff. But as the more they became like whitewashed and they were sold to a white company, then you got 10 ways to please your man, how to please your man, 10 ways to get him to look at you, 10 ways to this and that, and it became like a black Cosmo.
Well, I asked because a writer for Cosmo, I'm assuming she recently retired, came out and said that she was encouraged by the lead editor to influence the feminist movement, right? And she feels that in hindsight that she kind of destroyed the last 10 generation of women.
I mean, that could be true, but all in all, I would say that's fine because white supremacy is going to overrun feminism in a way where that white woman, in some aspects, don't want to be left out there by herself. And feminism is about gaining power and proximity to power. But white supremacy is always going to overrule that because that white woman can always go back home and say, I no longer want to, have sex with women or be a lesbian. I want to go back home to my family. I want to take that 74 cents that I make on a dollar back to that white man and make $1.74.
You know that I apply that every time I see somebody white that's homeless. All you do is go home and say you're sorry.
I mean, it's just that simple. A black man or a black woman may never recover in a way that they would be stable. But a white person, a white man or woman are always in some aspects with a low percentage rate are going to recover in a way that their family will just take them back, leave that black man, leave that black child, do whatever, and just come back home. We'll take you back, but we're just not going to take you back with all that.
And so to go full circle, do you believe if Prince, whatever his name is, decides to leave her and go back to the palace, they'll give him everything back?
Hell yeah.
They will give him everything back, but I didn't really watch them early on when they did their little dating thing, and then I didn't watch the wedding. I don't really pay attention to stuff like that because, to me, I see Meghan in some of her choices about the school she selected, the sorority she joined, as trying to escape blackness. So they see her with a dark skin complexion as just being black,
right?
And she cannot necessarily pass for white. But they see her almost like as a black revolutionary type person, and she's not that person.
Right.
She's really not. She's escaping blackness as far as it's concerned with a black mother.
Now, can I ask you this question? Because I felt the same way about Maya. What's her name? Her mom was a singer back in the day.
Oh, you talking about Maya Rudolph?
Maya Rudolph. Every time you see Maya Rudolph, every time you see her in a movie, her partner, her husband, is always white, no matter what movie it is.
Same thing, Jennifer Lopez.
Same thing with Jennifer Lopez.
Let her off the hook.
And the one time she had the Latino dude, no, that was a white dude that was beating her up in the movie.
Yeah.
But
shiny day white dude.
Yeah, I always wonder that about Maya, is that every time she's in, I don't care what it is, her husband is white.
That might have been the movie, Speedy. The way they set it up.
No, it's
or
not.
Who they asked to be in it, because I noticed that too. I was just like, her partners are always.
Yeah,
but unless somebody connects her to Minnie Riperton, nobody knows her mother's black.
Okay,
we know she's of some ethnic, but we can't pinpoint it. It's like seeing someone and they're ambiguously black, where you really don't know exactly what the mixture is. You just know it's a mixture there.
Well, here's my thing, though. Maya is in a position that she can say, to me, if it's not a true story, if it's a comedy or it's a fiction story, you shut up. You can always, and Maya has that level to go, no, I want to have a black husband or a whatever else. It seems like they're always white, and she's never, I don't know if she has or hasn't, but every single time she's on TV, the guy is white. Or in the movie.
She is. Her husband is white. And I noticed that too in her movies, but I also see it with Rashida Jones. Like in our community, Rashida is like a black name. No one is ever going to say there's a white Rashida. But when we look at her, she looks ambiguous.
One of them dated Tupac.
Is she I'm trying to think if I ever saw her. Pull her. I don't think I've ever seen her.
You have.
I have.
She was in.
She was in a show.
I think she was in Community.
She's pretty.
Yeah.
I never seen
the TV show Community. I think she was in there, but she was in some other stuff, and she's played in some movies too. But she's always just ambiguous, and she's done interviews and articles where she said it doesn't bother her. She's not trying to do anything. She is who she is, and this is just how she's portrayed, or maybe these are the roles that she accepts.
She kind of does look like a white woman.
Yeah, she do.
Yeah,
if she wasn't
she
kissing,
looks more like it than the other sister with both parents.
Yeah, this is a she.
But the other sister is revolutionary. And
That's
then
the one who dated
Rashida's just kind of like, it is what it is. If somebody asks her, she'll answer. But if you don't ask the question, I don't answer it.
Oh, that's who Rashida Jones.
Yeah, she ain't got no upper lip.
Rashida Jones is Kenya Barrett's husband in The Black Kids.
Oh, that's his.
I mean, Kenya Barrett's wife.
Yes, that's her. That's right. Thanks, K-Dot.
I knew she was a sister. I just didn't know her dad was
Jane Smith.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. The Rashida Jones. And, you know, if you don't bring it up, she doesn't say anything. I think she was on the red carpet, and someone, the person was like new to the red carpet or whatever. And they were like, oh, wow, you look so tan. Did you have a nice vacation? And she just looked at him and was like, I'm ethnic.
Oh, yeah, there you go. That's gangster.
Yeah, I didn't like Black as Fuck. I didn't like it. I just thought
I didn't watch it.
Yeah,
I didn't watch it.
I couldn't watch. I can't see. It's hard for me to watch.
It's hard for me to watch rich nigga shit.
Well,
like, I can't relate.
No,
like,
Speedy doesn't like that the kids cuss out the parents. He said that a million times. So we don't talk like that to our parents. But
that's rich.
I mean, these new kids, you know, these young kids, who knows what they're saying to their parents.
And again, I'm not saying all kids. I'm just saying in my household and my aunts and we never. Ever. Now we thought it.
We weren't allowed to. You weren't allowed to say lie out loud. You weren't allowed to call someone a lie. You weren't allowed to call an adult a lie.
Yeah.
You were not even allowed to say fool when I was growing up.
I had to get on somebody because they was like, "Well, I always ask my kid to clean their room up." I said, "What are you asking them for?" My dad would walk in the room, clean his goddamn room up. He'd walk out. I'm supposed to clean the room.
No, what do you think about the get out of my room?
I would duct tape you in your room. That's what the fuck would happen.
Shit, we be talking like that. You be picking up all the teeth, man. All the teeth. They ain't gonna leave a tooth in your mouth after talking like that.
And I would always wonder with people, because some people go, "Well, why did you hit the kid?" And I would go, "Well, let me tell you what happened." This motherfucker told me get out of his room.
I mean, that's trauma though.
Please.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd choke a kid out.
No, I think it's just all of this, you know, access to everything for kids, and then they see their little friends talk to their parents like that, and then they try it. And if you don't say anything back, or you want to try to be a friend to a child and all that stuff, I think you just set yourself up.
No, like, disrespect is the same, but like,
yeah,
you have to talk to your kid. Like, they didn't grow up like we grew up. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Like, you can raise your kids however you want to, but like, you can't have the same mentality as when we grew up, because it's not the same for them. So like, you can teach them, like, you should know not to disrespect. Like, a lot of things were disrespect for us. Like, our parents was like, it's just not about disrespecting no adult. But let me tell you how that back in me, like, I only respected my mom in certain occasions because, like, that's who I had the fear of. Like, but other people, I used to be like, well, you ain't my mama, so fuck you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You were a bad kid.
But that's because she didn't give me a clear
that
understanding.
You're supposed to be that way.
Right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It was just more so me. This is what you're not going to do to me. This is what you're going to do here. Like, no, you got to convey that, like, this is universal. Like,
so you need to have it totally explained, because I knew that.
It's just like, if you're
I knew that without
person.
somebody going, you have to talk that way to everybody, or you can't talk that way to everybody else.
Because I think that's how the environment was, because recently some stuff happened in my family and I was dealing with a much older adult, and I felt like I couldn't speak openly to this person, but I felt disrespected by that person. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to be disrespected by you, so I'm just going to speak up. Because you're disrespecting me, you're not respecting me as an adult. But I didn't want to say anything to that person because I considered them an elder, but I felt disrespected. So that's when I spoke up and was like, look, check this out. This is how this is going to work.
You know,
and then I just moved from there.
Danny, you know my problem is I'm pretty much older than most people I hang out with. So I can't, anybody raise their voice to me, I lose it. I go, look, motherfucker, you ain't gonna talk to me that way. And I don't give a fuck who.
Oh, that's your breaking point?
I can't take it when somebody raise their voice to me. Oh my God.
Okay. What about Maddie? What about when she raises her voice?
Oh, little Maddie.
She gonna learn.
I know. Petey has such a soft spot for his girls. That's why I asked.
Yeah, I can't. The girls, and then Maya. I have to remember 15-year-old little girls because she tells me I don't understand. Dad, you don't know. And I'm like, little bitch, I got two other ones in front of you.
Yeah, that's bullshit when they tell you that shit. Like, this ain't no Lifetime movie. We're not finna do that.
But you don't have any kids, right, Dana?
No, I don't have any.
What you waiting on?
Nothing.
Bust it open, Dana.
Get a little Dana in this world.
That's just
Bust
a
it
lifelong
open.
bill.
I never really wanted
You want to
kids.
pay a bill
I'm
for the
sorry.
rest of your life.
So you don't want any kids? Wow.
Basically, yeah, I didn't really want to have any of my own. No.
Wow.
Bust it open, Dana. Quit playing.
No, I'm good. Nick, we waiting on you. Now you got your rib. What's up?
I'm working on it. You best believe that.
Hey, well, I expect
That's
an announcement
way too
before
much
the end of the
information
year.
right there.
Said what?
That's way too much
I threw
information.
the whole box of condoms out.
Papa needs another grandbaby.
I feel that part.
Yeah, I need some more grandbabies. I sure do. But I
Well,
have yet to meet my grandson.
Nick has the dog to warm up the woman to the idea, so.
Look,
We'll
Dana,
see.
That's a whole
I have
nother
yet
story,
to meet
Dana.
my grandson. He lives in Texas. And the mom
Is this
lives
the little cutie you post on Instagram?
Yeah, I have yet to meet him.
His name is Maddox, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Maddox.
shout out to Maddox.
He's so cute.
Yeah, I haven't.
Runs in the family, Dana.
Yeah, all right. And then there's a little girl about 5 or 6, right?
Say it again.
You have a granddaughter that's about 5 or 6, right?
No,
She's
what,
6.
7? She's 7.
She's 7. She's 7.
Oh,
My bad.
she's 7 now?
She would check us
okay.
about that too.
She's 7 now.
She's
Well,
7.
Nick, come on, get on it.
Yeah, Nick. I need at least I need to match the kids I got. So I need
I
need 7. I need 5 more, Nick.
I need him to get a little older.
Well, I don't expect Nick to be an engineer if he's chasing behind 7 kids.
What make you think I'm gonna be chasing?
Yeah,
7
he don't
kids?
even come when the dog gets sick. I know he ain't coming when little homie gets sick.
Nah, I actually love kids. I'm good with kids though, so you know.
He just not gonna call me.
Well, get on there. Like I said, I expect an announcement before the end of the year.
Whoa.
Same thing with you, Dana.
Thank you, Dana.
Talking about ditto.
Yeah, join him.
Same thing with you, Dana.
Ditto.
Like girl.
These, you going on the camera?
Yeah, you can.
Doing homework, bitch.
Always doing homework.
Gotta do your
Look,
homework.
I was in a Zoom meeting and I didn't have mute, so they heard y'all talking about Millie. Like, they was
Millie
like,
Jackson?
Yeah, they like, you not on mute. I was like, oh shit.
That's why when I let they do the commercial, my man be like, hey, you're not on mute. And they be like,
Yeah, I
oh
was not
shit.
on mute. They was like, who's Millie Jackson? I was like, oh shit, I'm not on mute.
Now you gotta explain that shit. See what happened.
I was like, that's my aunt. She talking loud.
Call in. Today's your day to talk about whatever.
Let's talk about it.
818-914-4087. If you want to know why K Dot is the way she is, call in. Ask her. She's right here. She'll cuss you out.
No gay shit. Like, didn't nobody turn me out or no shit like that.
Oh, I didn't mean that. I was talking about your basketball game.
Oh, you know, some people be
Speaking
like,
of basketball.
yeah, I'll take it to the hoop.
Nick said, who said going where? We was talking about earlier.
Huh? So the Lakers supposed to get Drummond.
Oh, yeah, they're Drummond.
If they get Drummond, it's a wrap.
Yeah, because he want to play.
But I think that this is what I think. Just watching basketball, I think Blake Griffin should have went to the Lakers.
Yeah. And
If I'm
Drummond
Blake
should've went to-
Griffin,
yeah.
I'm trying to play with the best player because I've
Right.
never. The only time I've ever been good is when I play with another great player like Chris Paul, who's
Right.
gonna pass me the ball. So if I'm Blake Griffin, I went to the Lakers. If I'm Drummond, I would have went to the Nets. You feel me?
He would have fit perfect at the
He
Nets.
would've
'Cause
been
that's what they needed a starting center to bring
Well, they
DeAndre
brought
off the
that,
bench.
That just confirms to me AD is shaky.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Right. If you got to go get another big time, you like, oh
Yeah,
shit,
he's
this
shaky.
nigga.
Caller, what's your
Well, he
name?
always-
Welcome to
nigga
Wild
always been
Live with
sensitive,
Speedy
though.
and Friends, and I'll be Speedy. Who
Them
the
niggas ain't
fuck
drink
you
milk
be?
or something. I don't know.
Hey, y'all, it's Nakia.
Hey, Nakia.
Hey, Nakia.
What's up, girl?
Checking your temperature.
Ain't nobody checking shit.
Yeah, that's why you got attitude.
Yeah, what's
Yeah,
the matter?
that's why you got attitude.
First of all, sit up in that bed.
I'm actually really in good spirits right now.
Okay.
Well, sit up.
Yeah, that's
She
what's
said,
up.
"Sit up in the bed." That's
Sit
what she-
up.
It's like you laying on your
Yeah.
elbow.
You said, yeah, with your hand on your face.
You know, I'm sitting on my couch on my computer working.
You sound like your leg about to
Me
go to
too,
sleep.
girl. Me too.
Get your leg from underneath you.
It's gonna go numb.
Motherfucker finna go to sleep.
Pull that pillow up behind your back.
You know what? Nakia, I can't wait to hang out at your house. I'm pretty sure what it looked like. You probably got A glass table in the living room.
Definitely with a panther underneath.
Well, I know you got some Tupperware with some food in it in your refrigerator.
And the top don't match.
None of your lids match your Tupperware.
All my Tupperware matches. Okay, go ahead.
You got a rolled up bag of chips.
No, I bought individual bags of chips now.
All your hair scrunchies are in a Crown Royal bag.
You got on mismatched socks.
Yeah, you got a blue and a green one on, but they comfortable though, and they clean.
Your bonnet half on.
Your robe is inside out on the back of your closet door. You know, nigga lazy when that robe inside out. You ain't gonna dry like that. Nigga, turn that.
You got a wet washcloth hanging up in the bathroom that you're gonna use later.
Yeah.
Your blinds got a dent in it for you being nosy. Peeping out.
3 of your blinds that snapped at the top and fell off, nigga.
Got a dent in them. That's funny.
You're so special.
You missing your blind adjuster?
Because you use it as a back scratcher. Girl, my back aches. What's up, girl?
Nothing much. Just thought I'd call in and give y'all something to rag on about me.
Oh, we appreciate you.
We've never ragged on you.
You know, you can throw it on.
Nikia, we have never ragged on you now. Let's not do that.
Did you send your picture in for QOC?
Who's QOC?
No, I didn't. I changed my mind.
You know
Why? You fit the bill.
Because I ain't as cute as them.
Girl, get you some
they
leopard
Ask
and
everybody.
take a picture.
Yeah, Nikia, relax.
Get you some cheetah print and get out there.
Get you some cheetah print, some Cheetos, nigga, and
Trust
get
me.
in there.
Trust me.
Listen.
It was one on
Y'all
camera.
didn't notice, like,
It was a
where
hard
was,
sale.
where was she getting all them snacks from? Like, she was eating.
First of all, there was a bag under the couch when they left. Nigga.
Oh,
I said, did you stash a snack
It was
for
like
later?
she was like pulling snacks out the air. I was just like, where's she getting this food
Are
from?
you stealing
like,
free chips?
every time I turn
Needless
around.
to say, our little pantry is thin right now.
You know what I'm
She
saying?
ate all the jalapeno Cheetos, nigga.
She took all the good chips. Now we got Fritos and Lay's. That's all we got.
Yeah, but you know, in the Kia, only one of them was cute.
Yeah, only one was cute.
You know what I'm saying?
Only one of them was
And
cute.
that was the one that was the owner.
No.
No.
The cheetah
No.
print.
The one in the white shirt?
No.
She looked like,
No.
set hut! Blue,
Yeah,
42, blue!
If she'd had a helmet on, her chin would have hung down too low.
Omaha!
Omaha.
Shit, that's nigga.
She
Yeah,
called it
she was a hard sale.
audibles.
So the dude you heard off camera, that was his girl. The brother had been to jail. That was his girl, the owner.
Oh, okay.
He looked like Trick Daddy.
Yeah, he looked like Trick Daddy's uncle.
Right.
Yeah, but no, the
Go
one,
Daddy.
The one in the
That was right here
I don't
in
want
the
to say
print.
cheetahs are skinny, so I don't want to see a cheetah print, nigga. But
The one in the hyena print.
yeah, the one in the snow leopard print, nigga. In the jaguar print, nigga. Jaguars are pretty big.
Cheetah print.
Nah, she
Yeah.
bigger than a cheetah, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? She a plus size cheetah.
Yeah, she's an American cheetah, nigga.
He's a cheetah after eating a water buffalo.
Shit.
Yeah, but
Oh, damn.
and then there was an off-camera one.
Yeah, the one who was on me.
Who was off camera?
With the
Oh,
blonde hair.
okay,
The
yeah.
one, girl 6.
Girl 6. Hilarious.
06.
But Nakia, you should do it. You really should.
Don't do it, Nakia. Get you a man and sit down.
She got a man. She can't get a car.
Nakia ain't got. Oh yeah, you do got man. Nakia, you get your alternator fixed.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? You banged on that alternator.
Wait a
bang,
minute.
bang,
Wait a
bang.
year,
Running way better
2021.
now. So when I thought it needed a tune-up, I think it needed an alternator.
But they did do a
Nigga,
tune-up
You
though.
need a car.
Yeah.
No, it need a
So that lets you
It
let
need
me
a
know you don't
trade-in.
really have nobody looking out for your back because
They need a trade-in.
you can't
Need a
get charged for the
trade-in.
tune-up if you really needed an alternator. So I would have known that. You know how you do.
They didn't charge me for the tune-up. They only charged me for the alternator. They
Don't
did the
ever
tune-up
correct
as a-
me.
as a
Don't
thank
ever
you for
correct
not
me.
That's
suing
why
me
you single,
when
Nakia.
when your wheel fell off.
Nakia, don't ever correct me
Well,
on
did
air.
you get an alignment after you got them bearings fixed? Because that's just
Did they
a
put-
waste.
Did they put air in your tires?
Did they
Yes,
fix?
air my tires? I haven't got the alignment done yet. I have to go to a tire place to get that done.
Did they fix your
They did look
car
like a man.
car cover seat by pulling it back down? Because I know it's
She
pulled
like
up.
the female Notorious Big. That's what she look
No,
like.
my car cover seats are not pulled up. My car cover seats are actually pretty good, but I
How
do
did I
want
know
to
you
get
had some?
covered
You
up
got
over
car
it.
cover seats? Girl, you
Yes,
got a
you
bra in
do.
the front of your car?
Yes, he do.
No, I do not. I
You
do
got
not
a
go
bra
do a
that
bra
goes
on the front of my car.
And you got eyelashes on your.
You got a bedazzled steering wheel cover.
Yes, he.
You do, huh?
Yes, you
girl?
do.
You
No,
too
I
old for
don't.
that
No, I
shit.
don't. I got a basic leather cover that covers the for the
yeah, but it's peeling apart.
The same color as the interior.
But it's peeling apart.
It's peeling apart.
Yeah. You got a dashboard cover?
It's peeling a little bit now, but
I know it's peeling because it got ketchup on it.
Yeah, you tried to clean it with 409. That motherfucker peeled right off.
Start breaking down the material.
All your cup holders full of Slurpee cups.
No, my cup holder is actually full of change, unfortunately, that I need to clean out and bring into the house.
No, you can't do that because if you ever forget your wallet, that's the change that's going to get you to the house. So you got to leave that in there.
You be like, can I have $8.78 on
You definitely got to clean off them sticky ass pennies, though.
Yeah, you got to get 37 cents on 4.
You got to clean off them pennies, though.
Hey, but it'll get you home. That's all that matters.
What you got in your car? Black ice? What's your car freshener?
I have the Glade little things you pop on your vents.
Oh, okay.
How many car fresheners you got on your blinker?
That's like $9.
None.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm gonna make this.
I have two air fresheners that are clipped in the Gain Senate ones.
Nakia, I'm finna get some game. You know what you should use?
What?
Dryer sheets.
The little drawer things?
Yeah.
Can you hear? I said dryer sheets.
Bounce
dryer sheets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, get some dryer sheets, put them in a Ziploc, and put that in your car. You feel me?
Or refilled your ones you got with Fabulosa.
All right, so I got something for you.
Yeah.
This is what we're gonna do, Nakia. If I sell the movie All-Star Weekend, I will buy you a car.
Impossible.
Well, guess who
You
ain't
getting
getting
no car.
Guess who ain't getting no car?
That guy I'll be rolling this until the wheels fall off again.
No, I'm just putting it out there. If I ever sell the movie All-Star Weekend, the studio will buy you a vehicle.
Girl, you're going to get the fastest Hot Wheel on the track.
No, he going to give me one of those little replicas.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Either a Cadillac Escalade or a Tesla.
The old Hot Wheels that used to come with a key.
I'm going to do this. On everything I love. This is on the studio.
On the studio.
On the studio. If I sell All-Star Weekend, because it might get sold, because Jeremy Pivens has got a gig to host this TV show.
Oh.
And if he does it, we might be able to sell the movie. Because we can't do anything until somebody else hires him, pretty much is what has to happen.
You can put it on Netflix, there to go.
No, Netflix says no.
Even after?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Amazon?
They said no.
QB. You can get somebody.
Roku.
Hey, only thing I can put it on is what you watching Wednesday. That's
Sling. One of them.
Yeah. Y'all Patreon subscribers get to see it.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, man.
What's up?
Who that? Oh, what up, family?
Yeah.
Spake.
Can I come sit down with you?
Please do, right here.
Please sit right here.
So, Key, I got you, all right? I got you.
All right, I'll holler later.
All right, baby girl. In the building, spill your drink all day.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Spanky Hayes.
Hey,
I got a confession.
Well, you can't do it until you get a mic.
right.
I got a confession.
Pull that all the way through. There you go.
All
You
right.
ain't got to leave for
Yeah,
it.
you gotta leave for it.
Okay. I got a confession.
Shoot. You was drunk.
I was so drunk last night.
Hey.
I fell asleep and my car was running the whole night.
Time. Damn.
Like you in front of somebody's house and fell asleep. Or you in the house.
I stayed over at Brandicia's house last night and I parked my car and just got out.
Oh, and it was just the battery?
Where's the key?
I had the key on me.
Oh, you didn't push the button.
No, I didn't push the button to turn it off. And it just ran all night.
So you come outside. Who in my car?
Hey, that's why I came over here because I needed to borrow some gas money.
It
I
happens.
fucked around and fell asleep with my car on all last night. I can't even get home. God damn it.
So you live here now.
Right.
Today I
Spanky Hayes in the building.
Hey, every Monday night,
Every
man.
Monday night,
Check
man.
me out right here, man. Right
Yeah, I'm
here,
glad
man.
you came down to help promote that, man. That's beautiful.
What's up?
Man,
All the fans out there, hey man, I must say,
Niggas hilarious.
Spanky, they said you need some
everywhere.
lotion.
I
nigga.
love it.
I
nigga.
do need lotion. My bad. My shirt need lotion too.
Yeah, or you could took the motor oil out your car, but it ran all night.
Damn, I don't think there's nothing in there. I think it ran
Hey,
Goddamn,
so
my
so
nigga.
the car was locked in.
The car was locked, but it was still on.
I know people drive by. I wonder
Like, hold on, is they fucking in the car or something? That's probably what they thought.
or what's that show used to come on where the dude would try to steal the car, be a camera in it?
Oh, car bait.
Car
Yeah,
bait.
car bait.
Car
Yeah,
bait.
yeah, yeah. That was like
shit.
Car
cheaters
bait.
for cars.
Yeah.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling
Them
from?
niggas be happy in that stolen car.
You there? Oh,
They hung up.
Why you take your headphones
Yeah,
off?
they ain't shit.
I was gonna say that pissed you off.
Yeah, they probably thought it was
They ain't shit.
it was bait. That's why they
ain't
just looked
shit.
at your car and was like, nah, motherfucker, who would leave their car running? And that's a good side of town.
That
She's
is.
still over here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good side of town.
Right down the street. And this is my boy Carter right here. This is my brother
Carter.
right here, man.
What's up, bro? Like your brother or your
This
brother?
my brother and this my brother.
Your
street
brother.
My street brother.
Okay,
All
I
right.
was gonna ask him some questions.
You know, sometimes the street brothers be tighter than real
there
brothers.
it is there.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you gotta ride with them every day.
Right. This dude got a unique story, man.
Yeah,
That's why
have
I
a seat,
brought
my
him
brother.
over
Have a
here.
seat in the captain's chair.
Yeah, man. This dude rode a bike from Canada. Now you know Detroit is a bridge away
Yes,
from
I do.
Canada.
I've been through that.
He rode the bike to Canada from the bridge, and then turned around and drove it back to America, through Detroit all the way to L.A. This guy right here.
He ain't ride it that day here.
No, it wasn't.
You
He
was
could
high?
tell you more about it, but he was supposed to be on my show yesterday.
Who's high?
That's
He was
when you know
supposed to
you
be
ain't
on
got
the
no
show
money. I'm
yesterday.
just ride to L.A. So
Yeah.
fuck this
I
shit.
told him to come today.
All right, so tell us this journey. So you go from, so you're originally born in Canada?
No, I'm from Los Angeles.
Oh, you from here?
Yeah, I'm from Compton.
I was waiting for you to go, look
Okay,
at my
that's
brother. He said, nah, nigga. Yeah.
That's right. From the motherfucking Canada. my
Come.
nigga.
Yeah.
I live here in Wilmington.
Okay.
88th and Normandy. So
Okay, we'll be over there too.
yeah.
74th and
All right, so you go to, so you're in Canada.
Well, Detroit. I'm downtown.
You
Retail.
downtown.
Yeah,
And you
that's
saw,
right. That's basically Canada.
And I assume you've been riding bikes for years. You got a bike.
All my life.
All right, so you got my dad. So let me tell you the story. So my dad, anything he did, he'd do to the extreme,
Right.
total extreme. So he dug around one of the plants to put the water in. I leave, go to the park. I come back. He done dug a trench around the whole house so water could go in there. That's my dad. So when he started riding bikes, he would just ride. So he lived off of, at that time, he lived off of, I would say, let's say Manchester and Normandy.
Okay.
I'm in the valley. My dad called me and go, what you doing, boy? I'm at the house. All right, he hangs up. 2 hours later, my daddy at the door. I said, Dad, what you doing here? I rode my bike down here.
Hilarious.
Right.
I
That's
said, what
me.
the fuck? And then he rode it to San Diego.
Right.
And back.
Yeah, that's
So I was like, I'm never doing that, but I love riding the bike.
Right.
So to get to your story, you're in Detroit.
I'm
So you
in
go
Detroit.
up to Canada.
Well, pandemic.
Oh,
he-
this
he
is
knew
this
about-
recently.
I just did this.
Oh,
I
shit.
left November the 9th,
Okay.
2020.
Okay.
So he knows the act. I wanted to start from Canada. The goal was to go over to Canada. There are two monuments, and a lot of people don't know Detroit is like the destination for the Underground Railroad.
Didn't know that.
In Detroit, there's a Second Baptist Church,
Okay.
which was the church where if you made it, this is where you went, and then they
You're good.
take you from there to Canada.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So
you're
there
freedom.
on the Detroit's Riverwalk,
Mhm.
there's a statue of some two abolitionists and a slave family. Let's say
Mhm.
they're pointing towards Canada, which is across the Detroit River.
Wow.
On the other side is the monument that has the arms, posted
Right.
up in victory,
Like,
Wow.
like you made
Freedom.
it. So the goal was to start from there.
And then work your way.
Because most people in even Detroit, they don't know about that monument.
I never know. I've been doing a gang of
that
times.
it's
I didn't even know that.
It's like a two-part piece of sculpture. It's a
Right.
two-part sculpture.
See, now I'm gonna have to go just for that, for
Right.
no other reason but for that.
Yeah.
That's dope.
And so with the pandemic, I wasn't able to make it an international trip, but
Okay.
initially that was the goal to show. I did the Underground Railroad, and that's the reason why I took the course that I took. I took.
And then you ride from Detroit to here.
Yeah, I went to Mississippi. I went from Detroit basically to Natchez, Mississippi,
Uh
and then I cut across west.
huh. Okay, how many times you almost got hit?
You know what, man?
Ain't nobody.
God was good.
That's
Yeah.
what's
Oh,
up.
there you go.
I
you
mean, real
you was
talk.
praying the whole time, Lord Jesus.
Oh yeah, I was in constant prayer.
He was pulling your ass off of Mississippi.
Yeah, got to get through Mississippi. Fuck around and be
And that's
underground
the
again.
funny thing about it is, everyone. I think that was the benefit and one of the motivating factors of me saying, "Let me go right now," because it was the pandemic. Because again,
Oh, not that many people on the highway too.
well, and not that many people just out.
Oh,
period.
You right?
You know.
Yeah, you right.
So that was a saving grace right there. You
That's
know,
dope.
there really wasn't a lot of people,
Okay.
commuting and doing all of that.
So you got headphones, or you?
headphones.
What
I
kind of
got.
bike do you have?
Well, it's a Windsor, and it's a I bought a cross-country bicycle because initially I wasn't sure if I was going to get someone to be able to follow me. You know, at the last minute, a good friend of ours decided that.
You had somebody following you?
Yes.
That's smart.
And that's easy. I did that. As long as the motherfucker back there. Nigga, they blocking traffic for me. Stay on this side of my name.
Oh, no, not quite like that.
But I mean, if it go bad, you have somebody to help.
Right.
Get a
I
flat.
mean, actually, you're right. I mean, it did make it a lot easier to know to have someone back there. I mean, I wanted to do a solo journey, so that's why I was saying I bought a cross-country bike, which is a little bit different, so it's heavier.
Okay.
But
bigger tires.
But bigger tires, bigger frame. You know, but
mean the bitches. You mean the bitches?
I mean, it wasn't nobody out, bro.
God,
real talk. Like
that was the market. I know you stopped at the market and you went, "There's some bitches."
No, that was the worst part of the journey. There was nobody out. Like, not much partying, man. It was nothing but taco shops. You know, believe it or not,
whole lot of white folks going, "Melp you?"
And Latinos.
Oh, the Latinos.
It's a lot of it's
weird when you go places like down south and Latinos are all down there.
I swear to God.
What do you do in Mississippi? Them motherfuckers be
even
there.
in New York,
Kentucky,
they took
Tennessee.
No, like Louisiana, like before Katrina, like I used to go to Louisiana. It wasn't no Mexicans in Louisiana.
Right.
Like after Katrina, I was just like, where did all these Mexicans?
They came from the flood. Look here.
Yeah.
Look, I'm
saying
saying,
making money, black people.
Yeah, because the shit we won't do, they do.
Yeah.
right. And
I mean,
now listen, New York is filled with Spanish people.
Yeah.
You know, Puerto Rican, but now they got Mexican people. This is like new to them. Like Mexican people are new to New York.
Yeah.
They came and took that motherfucker over, man.
Yeah.
It's like Chicago now.
The whole route, and I mean, part of the ride was Black Lives Matter. It was. I'm a Marine, so I was doing it for veterans. PTSD, suicide. A lot of veterans are.
One of our fans wanted to know: did you film it?
I got some
GoPro, right?
filming. I got GoPro. I got the guy in the van following me. He took
He's
a lot
giving
of
you a
great pictures.
special. You gonna be all right, bro. Keep going.
Hey,
right.
You know what's crazy? When he first had this idea, I was in Detroit and I was doing the Wild 'N Out tour, and he was like, "I'm just gonna follow the tour all over till we get back to LA." And I was like, "We do go to LA through all of these places. We kind of do go there." He was like, "I'm gonna follow y'all." I was like, "Wow!" I was like, "You gonna end up being the tour?"
Hey, your uncle's still back there now.
It's a dude on a bike following us everywhere we go.
Hey, Nick can fuck around and be like, "Can I buy that?"
Hey, Vern, what's up,
What's
Vern?
up, Vern?
Say hi to the guests, man. Just don't jump in.
What's up?
What up, mother?
You so rude, my nigga. You so rude.
When he mentioned he did the Underground Railroad, that brought me back to a thought when we went on a field trip to the Saba Museum, and they kind of did the same thing for us, but it was indoors, and we had to, do all the stuff that they did for the Underground Railroad.
Like what?
That was a lot of shit.
Like what?
Like what?
Your popcorn ready?
Hey, get your Pop-Tarts.
Now,
I'm glad you said that. I got a tip for you later.
Yeah?
There's 3 places where if you acted a fool, you knew you was going to get your ass whooped.
Where?
I'm sorry.
What did y'all have to do on this railroad trip?
I know. Was this boot camp?
And at church.
Did y'all get beat?
Well, you don't get beat at church. You get beat when you get in the car from church.
You ain't lying.
They ain't gonna whoop your ass at church.
My grandma used to fuck me up in church.
What they do, nigga? Did Harry Tubman lead you out? Like, what happened?
Vernon, where are you?
Yeah, where you at?
I told you I'm on the bus.
Oh, you on the bus.
We're at Universal Studios.
You on the bus?
Hey, the last time I was on the bus is when I got out of the county jail and they made me ride the bus downtown to get my clothes.
Yeah.
Ain't that a bitch? That's what they do now.
Yeah.
Aren't you supposed to ride the bus to a certain location and then whoever's coming to pick you up?
That's when you get out of prison.
That's when you get out of prison.
Yeah, that's when you get out
I'm
of
talking
prison.
about county, man.
That's a
I ain't
prison release.
Yeah, prison.
Yeah, county release, they release you downtown.
$200 and tell you good luck.
Yeah.
Shit, I wish they did that for me.
And go to your parole officer on Monday.
Right. Find a job.
All right,
in a
Vern.
month.
No, go.
Okay.
All right, no, you
No,
got
you
the
won't,
earpiece.
nigga. You on the bus.
So back to your point where you saying popcorn, I just learned something. When you smoke in rooms now I'm not saying Spanky Hayes is not saying you should smoke in rooms that cost $250 if you get caught.
Just burn a candle.
But no, what you do is burn some popcorn. burnt popcorn smell will
I be buying candles.
Will kill any smell you can think of.
Yeah, I ain't thought about it, but it does.
Yeah, it do. Burnt popcorn.
That and burnt rice. That and burnt rice.
God damn, burnt rice smell like crack on me.
I was in Texas, and I didn't even smoke in the room.
Yeah,
I broke the blunt down and put the paper in the trash. They charged me $200.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even smoke in there.
No,
they just found that shit in the trash.
We got a phone call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Welcome to Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends. I'll be Speedy. Who the fuck you be?
Is this your stop?
Nakia again.
Hey, Nakia.
Hey, Nakia.
So just so y'all know, there are some churches that do still practice beating children and whatever in church as discipline.
Well, some kids is bad. They need their ass beat.
Some kids need to be beat.
I used to get paddled.
Are they for hire?
Are they for hire?
I was in vacation Bible school at my grandmother's church. And
Heathen.
The kid had you a picture of me talking about a really humongous girl talking about Big Mac.
So they drew a bunch of tires.
Called you Big Mac?
Big Mac.
I turned around and I punched him in the face and then ran across the street.
Did she have C's on her back?
Nakia, you have an anger issue.
Yeah.
No, I don't have anger issues.
Yeah, you do.
People bullying me.
Why they call you Big Mac?
You look like the Hamburglar.
I don't know. I don't even know. So come to find out, the motherfucker liked me, but he was sitting there talking shit.
Oh, that's usually what it is.
Yeah, dude, for boys, that's the only way we get at you. We gotta talk about you first.
Yeah, you gotta say you big hair bitch. Let me kiss it.
Yeah, you suck on something.
Yeah, he was saying.
Anyway, I had ran home, which was across the street from the church.
Hey, you did not run home.
Yeah, you didn't run home. You took a brisk walk.
Right.
Fuck you in the ass with a blender.
Whoa!
That's harsh.
Why you just hit me in the face then?
Though.
Shit.
Blender. Wow.
Yeah, I got home and 3 of the deacons had came to my house and was trying to get my mother and them to have me come back to the church so they could publicly discipline me.
And what'd your mother say?
At least they wasn't trying to kiss you in the mouth.
Get the fuck out of my mama's house or I'll kill all
Oh my God.
Watch them deacons.
They wanted to whoop your ass so bad they came and asked your mama.
Hey, your camera fell, nigga.
Damn.
Where's that big girl that ran over here? Got tired?
You gonna tear your
big
ass
girl
up.
jogging. Is she here?
You know what I'm saying? She looked like this picture. They ran with the picture of the boys' room. Where is she?
Who is this Big Mac, bitch?
Where's Big Mac?
Right. I'm hungry.
He said the boy said I'm a Big Mac. And you punched him.
Damn.
Yeah, they gonna come get you. You know, on the way over there, what room? What building? She's in apartment 3. Knock on apartment 3.
Now let me ask you this: had the guy ever seen you eating a Big Mac? Because that's
how did he assume you like Big Mac?
Right. I'm trying to see where he drew that from.
I have no clue because I didn't even like Big Macs back then.
What do you like? What do you like, baby girl? Well, we know you like sucking dick.
What you like, Whopper?
What else you like?
You a Whopper gal?
Or do you like the Beyond Burger? That's what the new hoes eat. Beyond Burgers.
You sound like an animal style type of girl.
What year was this? Maybe you was a Dairy Queen burger.
Right. Arby's. You sound like an Arby's.
You sound like an Arby's.
Because we heard you like the meats. You like the meat?
Where's the meat?
Right. You got the Arby's voice.
So when they showed up, they said, "Where's Nakia?"
Yeah, where's Nakia?
Yo, it's a Big Mac. What they call you now?
I don't know. I've never been back to that church.
You think?
You better not.
Well, they still owe you a whooping. You better not go back.
They owe you an ass whooping.
I only went back once for my grandmother's funeral. That's it.
God damn,
Wow.
Nakia, you could have kept that to yourself.
I mean, shit.
We didn't want to know Grammy is not here with us.
First Stephen Curry ain't get the MVP, now this.
Rest in peace.
She's good.
Eh.
She prospered.
How old was she?
My grandmother passed away when she was 93.
Oh, yeah, she got it all.
She was mean
she
as a
did it.
motherfucker.
She saw.
They lived them all. If she lived that long, she was evil.
She
got
saw
on
horse and
everybody's
buggy and
fucking
cell
nerves.
phone all in the same
Yeah.
lifetime.
You said she was eval.
She was evil. They live forever.
She threatened to beat you with her cane.
Yeah.
She was evil.
Hey, my
Yeah.
grandfather used to say, "I'll hang you."
Oh,
He
shit.
wouldn't even want to whoop you. He want to hang you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
God damn,
Well,
Papa.
Spanky, I'm pretty sure you was a bad kid.
Oh,
you can't nickname Spanky. I'm pretty sure.
That's why my name's Spanky.
Yeah.
I got a lot of spankings. It ain't because I'm white. I'm shaped like the nigga, but I'm.
All right, the kid. You ride a bike? You see how far I guess rode his bike?
Right.
God damn, boy.
Would you ride a bike far?
Yeah, what's the furthest you ever rode your bike?
No, I would ride a bike far, yes.
No, we ain't asked you, would you?
No, she said I would ride it.
No, we said, have you? What's the furthest you ever ridden?
What have you done for me lately on the bike?
I don't ride a bike right now.
Well, then you not gonna drive it far.
You ain't got no Peloton? You ain't got
I don't know how to ride a bike.
Oh,
Nakia, don't ever tell nobody to say like
tell
that.
Nobody that.
Yeah, you 30-something years old.
So what, you skateboard?
It's called your core.
She got a big wheel.
Yeah, she got a big wheel.
Can you rollerblade?
Can you hoverboard?
So all you know how to do is big wheel?
Roller skates. I can roller
No, you can't. If you can't ride a bike, you can't roller skate. Okay.
I can roller skate. Roller skate got 4 wheels.
Okay, I'm telling you.
But
Your core ain't what it used to
I've
be.
seen plenty of people bust their ass on 4 wheels.
It's 8, really.
The kid, you can't ride a bike like you ain't had no daddy in your life?
You ain't have a beach cruiser? You look like a beach cruiser type of guy.
My cousin tried to teach me how to ride a bike. I thought I was too cute because I kept falling and scraping my knee. And I was like, I didn't want to scrape my knee because I was too cute of a girl to be.
That's everybody.
Damn. I said that like boys and men. That's the world.
How you feel about them knees now?
Right, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you always on them. Look here.
So you sucking dick standing up.
You done got used to it now.
That's what you're saying.
She bent over at the waist.
What's your nigga? Your nigga standing on the sink. What do you do? How you sucking dick? Since your knees so precious.
Precious knees.
Can you hand me that chair?
Yeah, she said
Yeah, she got the chair.
Look at a girl saying she has some cute knees.
She don't suck no
Never
dick.
said that before. I ain't gonna lie.
Nakia, so our next adventure for you, we want you to start riding a bike.
I'll ride a bike with you, Nakia.
Can we get Nakia a bike? Let's get you a bike.
Hey,
Yeah, we
Nakia,
get
how
you-
big are your feet?
What size
Well,
you
man.
wear?
Let us judge.
Answer the question.
Yeah.
What size shoe you wear?
I'm an 8.5.
Damn.
In men's?
It keeps
No,
going
women,
up.
that's pretty small.
Right. 8.5 in men. That's why I get my man tennis shoes are 8.5.
Now, is it a W next to that?
That wide. The 8.5 wide. baby.
Damn wide.
That's like a husky. Remember husky when you growing up?
Remember they would have had the jeans, they would have husky.
That means,
Right.
Slim,
that means-
regular,
Irregular.
And they won't call you fat. They said little
They
husky.
won't call you fat.
A little husky.
Husky.
You know.
I
You
had
play
a
football.
hundred
that means
husky pair
you're
of
wearing
jeans.
out one side of your shoe faster than the other.
They call it loose fit.
Right.
I cannot. I
No,
could
that was
not date a
Sears,
woman.
actually. Sears
I-
has
that-
had
you ever
that.
seen the women and they walk
Yeah,
on the
Sears
side of their
and-
shoes?
Or
Sears.
JCPenney.
They
That was
Canada.
Sears.
Yeah.
All right, Nakia, we're gonna
So
get
that's
you a
the
bike
black
then.
suit?
We're gonna start out.
Right.
We're gonna get you a bike.
He
See a
can get
robot.
you a bike.
Yeah.
No, he can get you a bike.
No, we can get it. We can afford a
We
bike.
can afford a bike. Now, a brand new Ford Focus, that's a stretch.
Same with the bike, man.
Hey, but you're not gonna run. There's no sweating in you. You need something to get you sweating, baby. She said, "Fuck you. I'm looking at you."
Focus alone. That is Goldie. That's
No, it is, because you ain't got a hatchback, so you winning. If you had a hatchback, I'd talk about
It's a Ford Focus without a hatchback.
No, you know they got the round ones.
That's a 2020 Escort. Is what that is.
Say you got a 2020. It's
Wow.
gold.
On purpose?
You say champagne from now on, okay?
Right.
Your car is champagne.
No, your car is champagne.
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 Champagne. Because
Champagne.
I'm going to go in the house if you're talking about, I'm about to pull up in the Gold Focus. I don't even
I'm
wanna
cool.
Go.
I'm
Yeah,
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
I'm calling
I just called her Lift.
I'll meet you there.
All right, baby girl.
Take that car, man.
Somebody knocking on the door?
Must be somebody who ain't
Oh,
been
pizza.
here. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Nick around? Yeah. Hey, guys.
How's it going?
How's it interrupting a live streamer?
Yeah, come on in, sit down, and tell everybody.
I like you come on in.
Tell everybody about.
I like you come
We're
on
talking.
in.
We're talking fetishes.
What's up,
Hey,
Cornell?
Cornell with a ponytail. Go ahead on, Cornell.
Cornell with a pointy. He white. His name is Cornell. He's very Caucasian.
His parents knew some black people.
Yeah, he knew some black people.
There's all the brothers named Cornell.
Hey, Cornell, you like LeBron or you hate LeBron?
Uh-oh.
As a player, as a person?
Well, I don't know him as a person. So I only get judged off what I see. So do you like him as a player or you like him as a Laker?
Yeah, as a Laker.
Oh, I don't care.
Okay.
I think he can be a baby.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I can be in agreement with that.
So call in, man. It's going down. Bike rides in the building.
What's up, Cornell?
Right.
We know you're on the clock. I'm sorry.
All right. Thank you. You can always set it on the desk. All right. Grab that for me. No,
that's
hand that to me.
That's our home
envelope. Yes, Mr. Rude.
And then he's gonna be like, "You gotta move your car."
You've been served.
Yeah, been served. You've been served on camera. So what made you go? Okay, I'm gonna ride home.
I got you.
What made you say I'm gonna come home?
What do you mean, come home?
When you go, so when you're coming down from...
It was really a long journey, man. Like
I can imagine.
I mean,
how many hotels?
I have to say 41 hotels. Yeah. I have to, and I didn't do it for me.
Well, I mean, you kind of did.
No, I really didn't. Because I could have rode my bike a long time ago.
Okay.
You know, I was trying to. I teach cycling. I teach spin classes.
Okay.
And I teach fitness.
Okay.
I'm a black man.
Yeah.
And I'm a Marine, a veteran. So it's a lot of things going on in this world. Yeah. And, you know, being from Los Angeles and moving to Detroit and just being around, just going around the world throughout my lifetime, I just realized that people really don't, they think that whatever's going on in their city is all that it is.
Yeah, it ain't happening nowhere else.
Or, it's the best thing, you know. And I've been afraid, so let's rewind. As a black man, and even though I'm a vet, I've been afraid to ride my bike through certain parts of America. And people don't think that that's real. Like, they don't think that fear is real. And it really is real, you know.
Watch this. Cornell, you didn't know this was going to happen, did you? All right, keep going. You're like, I'm here for a meeting. God damn.
Christ. Where's Nick? Who's Nick?
You know, and so that's part of the reason why I wanted, you know, my family was like, you can't do it by yourself. You can't, you know, because we don't know what, you know, anything could happen. Yeah. And so then the blessing.
That's why the van was there.
And that was last minute because I really was prepared to just go by myself.
Now, what if he had to pee but you was riding?
Well, he didn't follow behind. It depended on the terrain because it changed every state.
I can imagine, yeah.
Excuse me. It's a lot of history, you know. So, like, Ohio is, if you know, or you probably don't because I just learned, it's a railroad way. So all of our railroads in America started in Ohio.
What?
Right. So if you made it as a slave, let's say, or you went to prison, okay, you know, you would go work on the railroad if you made it through, right? Ohio was a free state, okay, just like Michigan was a free state.
Okay.
You could bring your slaves, but you couldn't purchase slaves or they couldn't sell slaves.
Okay.
You could transfer slaves, meaning if I died, I could leave it to my son, but you couldn't, you know, enslave or sell. But anyhow, so the railways, what they did is they turned the railroad tracks into bikeways. They asphalted all of the railroad tracks.
Wow.
And so my ride through, let's say I did 134 miles in one day. That was really the longest stretch that I did in Ohio, okay? Because I could ride the whole railroad. It was the whole, I'm on the railroad.
Because those trains don't come that way no more.
Right, no trains.
It's paved now. So.
It's paved, it's asphalt.
It's nice and smooth.
Right.
How many churches and bars did you
a lot of no bars. No bars, but a lot of churches. You don't get that scene until you get to the city. That's like a black thing, believe it or not. Because you know, white people don't put their church and their bar on the same street. Okay. or the same town.
Right. Unless you're Lutheran,
okay.
They serve you beer.
Yeah, you know, that's this much. You rate a beer, you know.
So what would you say if somebody said, well, I'm thinking about doing that? What's the thing you thought that you learned that you didn't know on that way?
Well, Google's your friend. Okay. And Google is deeper than you think it is, you know, as far as navigation is concerned, you know, and You know, and that's the whole thing. That's why I'm saying, you know, it made the world smaller to me, you know, because I really Googled my whole way here. You know, I didn't want to buy the maps. There were there were maps.
I could see you on your bike going, this is the motherfucker. What's wrong with him? He ain't got Google?
Yeah, exactly. But then I wasn't really, it's funny because you won't get a phone call, but your navigation will still work.
Oh, okay.
Even when it's not working, it's still working. Right? So I'm riding, and let's say the whole thing is blank, but like I'll have a map on there and a dot, and it's still showing me like where I'm going.
Where you going?
You know,
but you could have stayed on roads like that keep you in the city, though, right? Or you had to go the route that was on there.
The route that I took again was the Underground Railroad.
Gotcha.
So the point of me taking that and was to say, wow, if they came from Mississippi to, you know, Detroit on foot, barefoot, in the cold, because a lot of people think, you know, okay, they may have went through the sun. You wouldn't, if you were a slave, you wouldn't run away in the summertime. Because it's easy to catch, it's easy to see you.
Yeah,
you know, it's easy to catch you. You would go in the wintertime. And it snows in places that it snowed on me in Alabama. Okay, on the mountain. It froze me in Kentucky.
Right, I remember that. I talked to you.
Right, yeah. I mean, I didn't expect
I was talking to him the whole time he was going through. Like, I would call him every other day, like, all right, where you at now? What city you in now? Like, damn, nigga, you in Denver? What? You in what? Oh, man, you tripping. You really doing this shit.
Is that something you think you would want to do with a group of people?
Well, that's the point. I did it by myself first to show, you know, and
it could be done. Forgive
me, but cycling is huge in the white community. So it's like a duality to this. I don't want people to think that I'm racist, but I am, because we all are, in my opinion. I think we all look at everything from a race, gender, whatever. It's all categorized. So that's why I put myself in certain categories, you know, so I can identify with other people. But yeah, the goal for me was to do it by myself and then hopefully to get people to want to follow me slowly but surely, because it's a great way to travel America, believe it or not. Like, we would have, like you said, was there girls, was there parties, were there bars? Yeah, there were. You could see you could see the potential of the fun, you know. Ohio was great. I stopped in a place called Loveland. I wonder if R. Kelly went there. Because this place was, no, seriously, it was, in Ohio was one of my, I'll say it was my favorite because I like to drink beer. So along the whole route, it's nothing but breweries.
Right. So are you stopping or are you doing
I'm stopping. Okay. I'm getting a beer. Beer and tacos. That's what I did. Okay, because I was surprised to see so many Latinos. I mean, I grew up with Mexicans in Compton. They'd been and took over Compton.
You know, long time
so ago. You know, but
School Street.
You know, so I'm not. You know, I mean, most of my girlfriends have been Latinas. So you know, at the end of the day,
if we put it together. Let's say roll out. We gonna do the ride. We gonna do the underground ride. How long it took you?
Took me 55 days in total.
Nigga, you not finna
Shut
ride
up.
my bike for 55 days.
Well, I mean, that was resting. That was resting, visiting people.
Look at you and look at him.
It was like 41 days.
Hey,
you know what?
Hey, but if he did that, he'd look like him.
No, that's the misconception. I didn't even lose no weight.
You did?
No. People have that misconception about cycling. You know, it's not necessary. You're riding a bike. You know, so it's just momentum. You know, it's momentum. It's easy as riding a bike.
No,
you know,
I got a bike. I ride it.
I would love to
this
do
nigga
that.
Has a
hey, Cordell, you got some cocaine? You look
all right.
You look like the type that would
do something like that because you know,
it sounds fun.
And I would love to go on a ride like that.
Right.
I don't know if you're gonna put it together again.
Yes, what I want to do is I want to break it up.
Okay. Yeah. I was like, I'll do it, but not.
I want to break it up.
We could do like a relay. You know?
Right. Well, I'm gonna do the. Let's say in the future, I would do the whole ride because this is my route. I want this. I want people along this route to like come together. You understand what I'm saying?
I was thinking that earlier.
Yeah.
You know.
So then, what we should do, Nick? The radio show, because we all across the United States.
Amen.
And we got a couple people who listen to the show that are cyclists. They turned it down. I'm pretty sure they're trying to call in. And but I would love to do it. I have a bike that has the motor on it.
He has an electric bike.
Yeah,
okay.
But it pedals too.
Right.
You know, I usually pedal first, and if I see a hill, fuck that hill.
Right.
Yeah, there you go.
That nigga got
So-
a sissy bar too on the back.
Mongoose pad. You got to swim with mongoose.
He don't know. You know about, remember, what was the Apple Swin?
Yeah, swim with mongoose.
Had the spring in the front. That was the coldest bike.
Oh, ever.
Fat
You
tire.
remember the mongoose pads?
Yes, sir. Come on,
Yes,
man.
sir. Come on.
I would love to do it, but I'm only going to do it if I can follow you all the way here.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stop. Long as you
Damn,
stop
Joseph.
and rest.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
right,
on
you're
an
right,
average,
you're
I
right.
did about, like I said, I did an average of about 65 miles.
read what I
Once
said?
I,
Yeah,
once
Wait,
I,
that's
say it
fucked
again.
up.
65 miles,
Can
but
we
you
bring
get,
that down? Can we
no,
bring that
no,
down?
it's you got a whole day. That's all you're doing. You're not going to
I'm not
work.
riding the whole day. I
See?
didn't stop. I got to
You're
eat.
not.
You already got conditioned.
He look at it. I know.
He already hungry.
Yeah.
And I would, well, see, I did Dr. C. The other part was Dr. Sebi's diet too. Yeah, if I'm saying that correctly, because I know everybody has
What
their
did
own
he
way of
do?
saying it. Well, the diet, alkaline,
Yeah, why
that's
drink alcohol water?
right.
That's not the diet.
Yeah, that's not the diet.
With the sea moss. I'll take
With
that.
the sea moss,
Sea moss make you fuck better too.
avocados,
fellas.
it does, and all of
I
that
don't
stuff
know about
does.
avocado.
Well,
Avocados
it's
is
live
good.
food. I didn't want to. Well, see, I would eat my taco at night, after a while. But there was a
probably
point where I had
important.
like totally cleansed my body, like through the ride, and I didn't get tired. That's what I'm saying. It was weird. I ate.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? You going on the bike ride?
What up, y'all? Big J in Dallas.
What it
Man,
do,
that
Jay?
actually sounds amazing.
What's
I know,
up,
it
Dad?
sounds dope, don't it?
The whole Black Underground Railroad. Speedy, you would probably do all of the chicken shacks, right? So,
Hilarious.
There's chicken in the lobby right now.
All right.
Hey, but that's the point. There's really no chicken. I keep saying tacos because the Latinos have taco shops along the whole way.
Hey, can I say something?
trying
Cole?
to
Wait a minute,
encourage
Jay,
him to do it.
would you do the ride? Would you do the ride with us?
Actually, that sounds intriguing. I'd have to do a little more conditioning, man. I mean, I walk and jog and stuff, man, but I'm not in no 55-day ride.
We ain't gonna do it the whole.
No,
It
we-
took him 55 days.
Do a relay, nigga. We can tag you in and you do, 30 miles.
Hey, the editor cusses on the show. I love it. I fucking love it.
And we go across the country with our
Hey.
rollout bands, man, bringing the whole
Right.
new world.
Roll out. That's the perfect name.
That's a perfect name. Roll out.
Hey, we gonna call it the
Roll out with sensation
Come on,
across the
man.
nation.
Let's do it.
Hey, and when I want to tap on something too.
Sponsored by Popeye's Chicken.
I'm glad you said chicken again because I want to point something out, America. Black people love chicken, but we don't love chicken as much as Mexican people because they keep them as pets. They name their chickens. They know they chickens. They raise them. They actually raise them. So we should take that off our plate right there. That's a
All right,
Mexican thing
so
now.
I got Jay said you down. We come through your town. You take the relay from there. You ride with us.
You gonna wear a biker short outfit?
Nope.
I'm gonna wear one leopard.
Thank you, brother. So I think we should do it.
Yeah.
But I want to do what you did. I want to go do the Detroit. I want
Right.
to see the statue. I want to see one on the other side.
Yeah, I
Right.
want to do
And
that.
we come all back.
Right.
We ain't gonna do it in 55 days. We're gonna do it however long it takes to get back here.
Right.
And
Right.
I'm with
We
you.
need our passport too.
No.
No.
Yeah, to go to,
Yeah, to go
Canada.
Canada.
Well, if you go through,
you
We
need a
ride a
passport.
bike.
You're gonna need a
Yeah.
passport.
Or
one
what
of
they
them-
call an enhanced ID.
Yeah,
What happened?
enhanced
Yeah,
ID.
had
I
the-
got that.
I had the passport.
I thought it was we call it something else.
Call him. I want another one of
The
them.
real ID.
Okay.
Right.
Please.
It's enhanced.
Yeah.
Hey,
So-
shout him out real quick, K-Dot.
Oh, shout out to Mac Poppy. Pause.
Mac Poppy, what up, Mac Poppy? Hey, I need another one of them sweaters,
Yeah,
man.
you know what I'm saying?
On my mama, I can't wear orange every day.
This is fire.
So we're gonna put this
Yeah,
bike thing
sweatsuit's
together.
fine.
You got the whole
Coordinate.
sweatsuit?
Yeah.
You a beast.
We're gonna coordinate with your uncle, your cousin, uncle.
This is my brother.
This is
brother.
brother.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was the next name I was gonna say.
Well,
Okay.
what kind of bike? Cause I bought like a fixie bike. You know, they don't have no gears and nothing like that.
I got a
can't-
fixie.
Yeah, I can't be cross country and all
Right. The
muscle.
hills will kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why again.
Okay. So
Get
I
that
need
throttle.
I
No,
need
no,
like.
I'll be right with you
I'm
there.
gonna get some with some gears so I can
Yeah.
I'm right.
Hey, I'm telling y'all, it's not hard. Like that's why I
easy.
did it, because everybody before you do something, you always want to be negative and say you can't.
Oh,
No,
I'm not saying.
I'm
I
not saying
can't.
you
I'm at that
personally.
age where
I'm
I-
saying
I
people.
met him personally.
Yeah. He
But
can't-
you know what I'm saying? You always, I can't do that.
he,
Come on,
can,
Spank.
he can't go uphill.
You know what? You know what's crazy? When he first was talking about this is about 3 football seasons ago. Am I right? Or two or three football seasons ago. I was in Detroit. And actually, we went to go see the Lions win a game that it didn't matter if they won they wasn't going to the playoffs anyway.
So you can sit all the way down front.
Right, and we enjoyed. They beat the shit out of this team, and all I kept saying is, why they didn't do this all season? Even the quarterback caught a touchdown. Remember that?
Right. I'm trying to think of who they played. It was Christmas. We went on Christmas
or
New Year. Christmas.
It was something like that.
It's late.
It was definitely late in the season, and I want to say they played Chicago or I don't know, man, but it was 2 seasons ago. He told me about this, and I said, man, there's no way in the fuck that I was 40 pounds heavier than I was now.
Impossible.
Yeah, yes, I was.
He was at his Detroit weight.
Oh, Detroit, you're going to eat Coney dogs till you die.
That's a Detroit way.
Man, they food, listen, Detroit food is so good, y'all. I'm not going to lie. I know people who got jobs just so they could eat on Friday what they want to eat. I'm trying to tell you, Detroit food is great.
Well, we're going to put this together.
And then they hibernate, 6 months out of the year.
Oh, yeah.
So 6 months out of the year, you're stuck in the house.
So my thing is I could not do this with him.
I can do it now.
I could do it now, but I couldn't do it then.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm going to do the rock. I got the right.
We leaving September the 5th.
Huh?
We leaving September the 5th. We're leaving September.
He said that's too soon. That's too soon.
No, I was.
And really, you don't. The point of me doing it is that I don't think everybody doesn't have to do 1,986 miles.
No, I want to.
Okay.
I want to.
I mean, you got to start. You got to start somewhere.
I'm all right now. All right.
Ask everybody.
I'm not 19.
He said 119.
No, 1,986 miles.
We're not doing it that day.
That's not the point.
We're going to break it up.
This nigga do 3 electric bicycle rides, and now he a certified cyclist. I ride every Sunday.
Y'all forgot. The van is behind it. I'm going to go get in the van.
Where's Speedy at? He in the passenger seat. Keep going.
I'm going to give you the best motivation for comedians. Just bring Scruncho with you.
Hilarious.
Look at that motherfucker. You're going to want to work out.
You know what's cool, though, is like Jay in Denver can get a buddy. Hop
Yeah.
on. Like, hey, you're going to be here on Thursday? Sweet.
And they
I'll
can
get
jump
up
on the
close to
ride.
Look,
Detroit.
Cornell knows what's
We're gonna
up.
stay there, and we're going to head back with my buddy.
Right.
Do that chunk, and maybe next year or whenever it happens.
No,
do the whole thing, right?
Well, it'd be great to have the whole crew, like you guys, like if we, were the crew.
Mm-hmm.
You
Right.
feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And so the point is, I'm going to do this every year.
That's
So
what's up.
because it has to build, because again, I'm hitting on some racial things because it's some things that irritated me and that I was upset about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very happy for the Latino community. I'm glad I've seen Mexicans come from Mexico and start with zero in Compton, and now I go to Kentucky and there's a taco shop in the middle of nowhere. No, seriously.
No, go to Georgia, like Norcross, Georgia was black.
Right.
If you go there now, that's where all the Mexicans live
Right.
now.
That's
There ain't
all
no,
the Mexicans.
ain't no black people
I'm
there.
talking about taco shops
Yeah.
in the middle of the whole route. When I show you my Google Maps, you're gonna see my dots. And those are taco spots, right? But I couldn't find a soul food restaurant, not a piece of chicken, like you said. I couldn't find a piece of chicken. I was looking for the chicken, okay? We got to Jackson, Mississippi. That was the first place that a soul food restaurant was, and it was owned by white people. So I'm saying that to say that I want to support black businesses. Like the point of that was also to, not that I don't support other businesses, but I want to support my people as well.
So maybe we can map it out.
Free
Where we do
Olympics
find
support.
There's none.
There's none.
I just rode my bike. Like, you're not in the car, so you're not like zooming by. Like, I'm riding. Like, okay, nothing. No black people. And then on top of that,
This is Middle America?
I went through Trump country, as they would call it, but which I got some conspiracy on that for y'all too. At the end of the day, what I'm saying is that we do not have a presence throughout America like we think we do. We really don't.
Okay.
We are densely populated in certain areas,
Detroit.
and that's why we don't have as much as we should, because
We need to spread out.
because the Underground Railroad, the point of it is that we all come from Natchez, Mississippi. 85% of black people will be able to trace their lineage to the slave trade that happened in Natchez, Mississippi. Second, the first slave auction block, the national main auction block was in Alexandria, Virginia. That was the first one. When they did the Louisiana Purchase, it moved to Natchez, Mississippi. So that's why all black people, I'm from Mississippi too. Yeah, we all from Mississippi. Yeah, it's nothing special, okay?
From Africa, Mississippi.
But the point is, when you're riding through Mississippi, do you know how beautiful that land is? And how much land is out there? And how much land we have lost because we moved to Chicago, Detroit, LA, all these other different places and never went back. Lost our property. They're selling trees out there. People have I bet you if you trace your lineage back, somebody is born in Mississippi. They probably left you some property down there. You probably got 2 or 3 acres down there with some trees on it, and you don't know it. And guess what? The whole way I'm riding, what are they doing? Chopping down trees, selling the lumber. Okay, and that's why China is able to make such a great profit because in the areas where, let's say we could beat it in Mississippi, chopping down trees, making 2x4s, okay? No one's there. It's a whole, not that from the eco standpoint, we don't want to just chop down trees for nothing. I'm just talking about it from a capitalist standpoint to say why we are in the position that we're in, because we don't branch out.
So the ride starts where?
The ride starts in Detroit.
Detroit.
We start in Detroit.
We
go, and then we're going to
go south.
We're going to your exact same route you did.
Exact. I want to do that same route every year.
September 5th.
September 5th.
Come on, roll
after Labor Day.
How many people so far you
got? Well, this gentleman just contacted me today. Actually, Jack McLean.
Me and Jack.
Hey, I did everything myself, so it's all about having help. It took me 4 years to take the ride,
That's the reason why he brought you here.
Amen.
Now we gonna blast it.
Let's do it.
Can I say something? Me and this guy, we used to brainstorm early in the morning. Coffee, weed, occasional cocaine. For me. And we thought of this. Somebody sent him a Dolomite CD, and this is like, again,
she died.
That's crazy. Again, this is 3-4 football seasons ago. So this is way before Dolomite came out.
Okay.
Me and him started, I said, man, I love Dolomite. I knew Dolomite. So I was like, man, let's start writing a Dolomite movie. I swear to God, about a month later, we both sitting around and it come on TV. Eddie Murphy, that's Dolomite. We both looked at each other like, one of us, somebody got a fucking microphone on one of us, man. Like I'm telling you.
Low key, I came up with Peloton. It's sensation.
Oh, wow.
I'm saying that, and that's the big and this is the disappointment. It's the disappointment because no one has supported me. I'm just gonna say it. I'm here because my book is gonna be cookie cutter. The journal that I'm gonna do is not gonna have any of this racial thing because people, they're not ready. They're not gonna understand where I'm coming from, and I want to meet. I want to reach my clients, but at the same time, I want to talk to the people that are my brothers and sisters, regardless what color you are.
Clients.
To teach them to understand that. The dynamic of what we're doing, we don't support one another.
We don't.
So I'm riding my bike cross country about Black Lives Matter. I see a sister in the middle of Texas with her man. We roll up in the van. It's me and Bo, and I got a biking outfit on and the bike, right? And he's got the camera, right? And I'm like, oh man, some black people, hey, let's go say what's up. Because we've had great response from every culture. I mean, the Latina woman gave me the help. She worked on the cleaning crew at a hotel. Couple ladies did this, but this one in particular touched me. She was the first one. She's like, hey, mijo, I heard you're riding your bike all the way to Los Angeles. So I'm like, yeah, she's like, here's $20. I'm like, ma'am, because I'm not broke or nothing, I'm like, ma'am.
But I'll take that.
And I hadn't started my fundraiser yet.
Yeah.
So he's like, man, I'm like, you know what, ma'am, thank you. But anyhow, so I'm in Texas. I walk up. She had her shirt said something like, black queens or, I'm black. It was something black, okay? That made me feel comfortable enough to talk to her, right? So I'm like, hey, you guys, and, the man, I'm trying to go to the man because I don't want to disrespect him by talking to his woman,
right.
So I walk around to him and he's like, oh, man, COVID. I'm like, really, dude? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, dude. And then right after,
run you over
a Middle Eastern guy pulls up in a vet, and you know he was a little apprehensive at first, but then when he actually, at least he listened to me to the point where he can go, oh, yeah, man, we can take a picture. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, so, and then I get here, none of my friends liked my stuff on Facebook. Nobody donated. Okay, and when I say I'm talking about my friends. like my homies. I'm not talking. There were people that donated, and I appreciated them. You know, a few family members. You know, but I'm talking about people that always, you know, if I was at the bar and they didn't have no money, they'd have been like, "Hey, D, can I get a beer, man?" You know, those friends, right? I get here and everybody wants to tell. I'm walking down the street. Everybody went, "Oh, I saw your bike ride." I'm like, "You did?" Because I wouldn't know because you didn't like anything.
Right.
Nor did you donate, you know, $1.
He said I could.
You know, if all of my friends donated $1, I wouldn't even have to have this discussion.
Oh, this my man's right here.
You know,
man's.
I'm doing the ride. I'm giving you my word.
Okay, let's go.
September 5th, my birthday, September.
The last day we can do it is November the 9th because the weather changes.
Guess what? Oh, okay.
so, yeah, why not go do it summertime?
Well, it's just the we want it. September is the best. That's the ideal climate.
Okay.
Cooled off.
It's the desert. You got to keep in mind. You get to the desert, you know, it's gonna be. You don't want to go through Yuma, and no, that's 120. I mean, I could do it, you know, but I'm not trying to. We're not doing that. We trying to have fun.
Yeah. So I'm
gonna stay in Vegas when they in that.
So can we hook up?
I got you, man.
So we take a quick break.
That's gay, man.
You in? What'd I say?
You say y'all gonna hook up?
Yeah.
Not that way.
That's my bike buddy.
That's your bike buddy.
Everybody need one.
Bike buddy.
Everybody need one. Let me tell you.
Nah, I'm just.
But I want to do that, man. Especially
we gonna roll out.
I'm down.
We gonna roll out.
That's what we
gonna roll out.
I just, you know, at the end of the day, like I said, everybody, you don't have to do the whole thing. If it's just good to have people. Just hear me out. It's just good to have people. You go along the journey. It's the whole. You know, she might only want to do 10 miles a day or 20 miles a day. But guess what? If 20 times 50 is what?
Right.
So you want me to do that?
It's 1,000. Right. So you did 1,000 miles. That's more. That's still more than most people would do.
This. So the people that just think about doing this, for sure, when you wake up that morning, how many miles are we doing? Are we doing 10? Are you doing what the group?
Well, what's going to happen is you're only going to average about 12 to 13 miles an hour.
But you shouldn't think like that. You shouldn't think like that anyway.
It's just time.
No, I'm wondering.
Really, the way I broke it down, I would ride 3 hours in the morning, 3 hours in the afternoon.
Is there a break up in?
Right, I take get a little lunch in, or just a little.
No, I'm saying, is it a full 3 hour ride, or is it like 2.5 or 1.5? Take a break,
you could do. We could build. You know, it's not.
I just want to make.
I did 3. I would do like 2, 2. I break it up, man. You know,
if you break it up, I could do it.
It's like anything. You know, you gotta, do it to the way you could do it.
I could do 2 hours straight.
And like I was saying, the terrain is different. If you're in Ohio, you'll be surprised, man. You know, you might, because it's not. It's just flat. It's just like, it's like, But you get to Kentucky, there's hills. So I only did 47 miles, let's say, in Kentucky. I went from doing 132 to 47 because I did 9,000 feet of elevation,
Damn.
So,
Yeah, we're going to talk. Don't move. We're going to take a quick break. Come right back. If you want to get involved with this bike ride, I'm going to do it. The rollout show is going to roll out. We're going to get T-shirts, the whole 9. K-Dot says she in.
I'm going to do it. Like, I ride a bike
now. Your voice so high.
Because I can do it.
That's what motherfuckers mean it. Motherfucker, I'm going to kill your
ass. Thank you.
All right, so don't move.
I'm going to hold you to it.
I know. You ain't got to hold me to it. I'm in it. My son think, Nick, you going to rock? Well, his knee messed up, so he got it.
It's the best rehab for a knee.
See? How Michelle going to spell about? You got a tandem bike? Because she going too. You know that, right?
Man, look.
You got a tandem
bike
with a sidecar.
We'll be right back. Take a quick break. Spanks in the building.
Yes, sir. Don't forget about Monday.
Bitch.
Don't forget about Monday.
Ride bikes, bitch.
Ride, bitch.
Nick, you're the editor.
Let me get some of this chicken.
This chat.
The second one too.
Yeah, roll out, ride out.
Yeah.
No,
the roll out, ride out.
Roll
yeah,
out, ride
the
out.
roll out, ride out. That's tight.
Roll.
You gotta put the duh on it though.
Oh yeah.
Because it's an event, so you gotta, gotta have a title to it. There you go, DJ. Yeah, you should get a job doing this, man. You pretty good.
The roll out, ride out.
Yeah.
September 5th.
The roll out, ride out.
Speedy's birthday ride.
Yeah, no, we ain't gonna call it that.
6-0.
Right, you know
That's
what I'm
all.
saying? That's just
6-0 in the
Y'all
building.
blowing candles while you riding.
Birthday ride, you know what I'm saying? What?
Roll out, ride out.
Hey, Pops, you should do 60 miles for your 60th birthday.
Right.
You should commit to doing 60 miles.
Put some
Nigga,
stringers on your
that should be
handlebars.
60 miles.
No, I'm saying, but you should start doing that every year for your birthday. You should go up another mile.
Yeah.
61,
okay.
yeah.
He was
He's
gonna
60
volunteer
and out.
me, man.
Yeah, you need this. People need something to look forward to, man. Listen, I listened to this billionaire guy the other day, right? And he made a really good point. He said, always set a target. That's the first key to being successful.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta set a target. A lot of people don't set targets to what they want to accomplish. And then he said, overhype and then over deliver. So that's the LeVar Ball tactic, right? Overhype the kids.
Yeah.
Because what's the odds 2 of them going to make it to the league, be top pick?
You got 3, and you assuming maybe 1 for sure.
So maybe it don't work for one of them, but you got 2 of them in there.
You got 2 in there.
So you
can't get mad at that.
overhype, but he said this was a conscious part of this. Overhype and over-deliver, meaning once you make it public and you overhyping it, you're going to have to own up to it.
Yeah.
So a lot of times it's going to push you to, handle your business. So set
right,
a target, y'all. 60 miles on your 60th.
On my
That's where you at.
So I want 60 people to sign up for my 60th birthday ride.
He said the Django Trail.
Hey, you a dick.
Oh, gee, if we would have got that one first. We would have got that one first.
The Django Trail.
Fucking hilarious, nigga.
We can't use Django.
OG Sleepy Low. Nigga, that's from downtown.
Somebody said 12 years of rides.
See, you motherfuckers funny.
Funny, y'all. That's pretty funny.
12 years of ride.
So
That's how long it'll take Speedy to do it.
Yeah, that's how long it's gonna take.
Ain't gonna be no
No, I'm gonna do the ride, man. I'm gonna
First,
do
Django
be
Trail.
good because I'm gonna have the right bike. Everything gonna be
I thought
sexy.
you said the right body.
The right bike.
I thought you were going to say the right body. I was like, no, you won't have the right body for the bike ride.
The fuck
Pops,
is
you got
something-
small legs, man. You can't ride a bike
Huh?
that
Why
long.
are you looking at my legs?
What
I'm
kind of
saying.
seat? You finna get a bus seat?
With a back support? What you gonna
No, I got the right.
You better
kind
get
of
you a
seat.
neck
I got the right
pillow.
kind of seat on my
You
bike.
better get you a neck pillow. I know that.
I don't need no neck.
And some handlebars. Nigga. So you can rest your elbows. you gonna be on there like one of them bikers. Be low.
Lean.
You gonna be low going slow though. Nigga.
And you gonna need some high-waisted biker shorts.
I will.
You gonna have to get them biker shorts with the pad in them.
Nah, man.
It
I'm
look
not
like a
wearing
big
none of that
tampon.
shit. Nah, I'm not wearing none of that.
It's like a big old
I'm
tampon.
wearing
Big old
sweats.
hemorrhoid in the back.
I'm wearing sweats. Yeah, that's all I want.
You
So
gonna
for my
chase, my
6-0, man, I'm doing the bike ride. Who's down with me? If you got thumbs up, put them up. And if we come through your town, just ride with us to the next city. That's all you gotta do.
Hey, look, and if y'all gonna, what we could do too? We could live stream it.
I will. I'm a live stream the whole.
Because everybody can get the little clips on the front of their bike with
Yeah.
the phones, and I could just sync the phones to the computer. So
Yep. Send it in, and y'all can see what's happening on the bike ride every city. Because I definitely want to see that place in Detroit and the one in.
Hey, yeah,
Canada.
and look, and if y'all fans of the Rollout Show, y'all can meet us on the trail. You
Yeah.
know, come holla at us one time.
Damn. Hey, Speedy.
It's the most
Your
famous person
6-0
you ever,
birthday, man.
famous person you ever gonna meet. So you might want to get out there.
Yep,
You in the
6
middle.
degrees
This is
from
your
Jamie
chance.
Foxx.
Yeah, if
You can almost meet Jamie Foxx.
if you're in the middle of America. Nigga. Hey, so if you guys had to move somewhere in the middle of America, where would it be?
ATL.
If you can't pick ATL, it's like
All right.
Ain't nothing left, nigga. North Carolina.
that's what I was gonna say.
North Carolina.
I was just talking the other
There's a
day
lot of black
about.
folks in
I
North
was thinking about looking in North Carolina for some property,
Yeah, it's a lot of property you could buy in North Carolina.
and I know they had a beach in North Carolina.
Yeah.
The fuck, I didn't know that.
Mhm.
For whatever reason, I thought it was in the middle of nowhere. So I gotta look at a map.
Yeah, kind of.
I gotta look at a map.
Yeah,
or
we don't wait
something.
on nobody. Man.
Right, my nigga.
Yeah, we unprofessional like a mother. We just go back home.
Nigga ain't give you no heads up or nothing,
Yeah.
did he?
The respect
Hey,
is
nigga.
there, but we still gonna fuck around.
Sliding that mic. See that mic over there?
Oh,
There
yeah.
it is.
There you
We
go.
are back. So we asked the fans to come up with a name. Even though we know you have a name for it. Your name for the
What's
ride
what's
is what?
the
Yeah.
Dispensation across the nation.
Spensation across the nation. Tagged with.
That's just like you gotta be
See
an
if you
athlete.
like this. roll out. Roll out, ride out.
Lower your mic a little bit.
The whole thing. Just pull the whole.
No. Just lower the whole arm. There you go.
The roll out, ride out with your boy.
Spin sensation. Spensation? Oh, you put it all together. I feel where you're going.
And I mean, that's
Spensation across the nation.
That's exactly what it is, though.
Spensation.
It's a lifestyle that I kind of created just because I feel like people don't know how to have fun and live a
we can have fun on this one. In the house we got
Carter D. Carter.
Carter D. Carter. In the house we got.
No, somebody won that.
Somebody won this? I'm about to take it from you.
In the house we got.
I am faux Pac. That means I'm the fat Tupac. Spanky Hayes,
Fluffy
Carlos
Pop.
Hayes.
You Fluffy Pop. In the house we got.
K-Dot.
At the marble table, the one, the only, the honor.
Kwame Ashala.
My son, what?
That is my son.
So we gonna. I've already told the fans I'm doing this. I turned 60 in September, so I decided I'm gonna get this ride on.
Really?
Yeah, on 60 in September. So I really want. I'm really committed to doing it.
Okay, I like that.
60 miles a day.
No, just for the year. That's it. 60 miles for the he said for the day.
You trying to kill me?
Y'all teasing me. You said you was riding with me.
Yeah, but I'm gonna ride for those hours. We gonna shut down, and then we gonna ride for a few more hours.
Right.
And then we shut down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, as long as we do that, I'm fine.
No.
You can't be like, come on, Speedy.
No, we're gonna do like 20
minutes.
20 miles.
He said 20 minutes.
It's really not that far.
Carter, come on.
No, 20 miles not
I ain't
that
a
far.
Marine. What do you Marine? What do you say, Marine?
Yeah.
I ain't a Marine.
Now it depends on the terrain though, because I've ridden 5 miles, but if it's an uphill and downhill and all that,
so then slow it down there.
You be toe up,
He said
nigga.
again.
Nah, see, I got a fixie.
Master Michelle.
I got a fixie, so I just
No,
just
I'm
straight
not doing
manpower.
I used to skateboard, and it didn't take that much. It didn't take that much.
So it's 20 miles a day. 10.
Really, 20 miles a session, let's say, to get to 60. You're
Huh?
60. I like 60. Let's go with 60.
How we gonna do 60 in one day?
65 miles a day over the whole thing. Right.
65 miles a day.
That's what he averaged. So some days he do 100. You know what I'm saying?
But you can do 100 in a day when you didn't think you could do it. I'm telling you.
Well, he don't think he could do it.
You might be able to do
it at all.
Hey, I'm sitting here. That's why I'm quiet as a motherfucker. I'm like,
Spanky don't think he could do it either. Spanky
I'm gonna be honest. That was the first time I ever did that 132 miles. That was the longest.
How old are you, Carter?
I'm 43. You let the
I thought you was gonna come on with me, man. You know, young buck.
Get in your mind.
See, I'm way older than you, so we gotta do baby steps.
Right.
So you're
like my dad almost.
Wow.
No disrespect.
Too late.
My dad is 63.
Respectfully.
He said, okay,
My dad is 63.
I probably went to high school with your dad. Who knows?
Right.
Does he ride?
I fixed the bike when I went through Arizona, and I gave him a spin bike. He was driving.
He got all his clothes hanging up on that.
It's outside. They make it presentable. You know what I mean? When I come over, but he got into the drop top. He didn't ride the bike.
He didn't ride the bike.
Dad, you want to ride with me?
Like I said, I got a e-bike. I got a regular bike, and the e-bike I love.
I like the e-bike.
Love that bike.
You gotta have a lot of bikes.
Yeah, and so that's the one I'm riding with y'all.
Can I say something? That brings me to Spanky Hayes moment. I remember.
Hold on, we got a Spanky Hayes moment. Go ahead, Spanky.
Thank you. I was in San Francisco. We on bikes.
Okay.
I'm in San Francisco.
Way to make it connect.
I'm a big Robin Williams fan.
Okay.
I'm walking on the beach and I see somebody ride past me in a bike that I know this guy, but I don't know where I know him from.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of walk and follow him. I mean, I was kind of stalking him. And then I was like, wow, this is Robin Williams. So I was like, hey, Mr. Williams. And I went in his garage, and I swear this nigga had about at least 100 bikes. I swear to God,
shit.
In his garage. Like, that's what I remember about that. And he had a doorbell, and I was ringing the doorbell like, hey, man, can you come outside? He was like, no, I can't come. He was doing the Mr. Doubtfire voice. And I was like, Mr. Doubtfire, you the shit. But I'm saying, but he had, that would tie me into that story, is that they had 1 million bikes. I'm sorry we didn't have bring one for everybody.
No. We wasn't thirsty.
Sorry, we all family now. Everybody want to sip and pass. Everybody.
No, I'm good.
That's love. Sip and pass.
Do you want to cut?
That's my beautiful wife right there.
I'm not gonna drink it off.
You remember when your mama said, I don't care what they ask you. If you ask if you want to eat, you better say you don't want nothing.
Thank you.
That's how you guys got to do it.
Ask me a married question because I'm newly married.
Yeah, and shout out to Spanky Hayes.
Yeah.
Again, it is what you talking about Tuesday. I think that's how I go.
Yeah, what you talking?
What you talking?
Oh, what you talking?
No, I was just saying, ask me a married question.
No, we about to.
We about to.
Because I'm
so Spanky got married,
yes,
and I usually have my hand clasped, but I can't get to it.
Yes,
right
I'm
now.
a clap.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. You better clap before I even got to that.
We got married to our favorite song. That was the
what song?
It's called "Doing It Right." Everybody, it's a Dap Punk. So
Who?
I'm not black all the time, so it's Dap Punk.
Who's that?
I know who Daft Punk is, but I never
They
heard
sing that song. We up all night to get lucky.
Oh, okay.
We up all night
No,
to get
that's
lucky. That's for real, but
that's
he's
for
with
real.
Dap Punk though.
That's their
So here doing it. They like Kraftwerk. Remember Kraftwerk?
I remember Kraftwerk. I remember Kraftwerk.
So Dap Punk is like the new Kraftwerk.
Thank
you.
So
we got a song that we
and you played that song as you're walking down the aisle.
We could pick any song, and when we first met, we said if we ever got married, we're gonna get married to this song.
Where'd you guys meet?
We met in Vegas at a Mexican. That brings back that Mexican.
Yeah, we all tied
at a
together.
taco shop.
I'm addicted.
So you in the taco shop? She walk in, or she already in there?
She said, "You Spanky Hayes," and I said, "Yeah."
That's usually a good come on. Yeah. That's
said,
after that. I am gonna meet you.
Right, and then I gave her my phone and said, "Put your number in there." And then I started.
You
talking
got
to
great tact
whoever
there.
I already knew she was the one, but I was like in a relationship. This is how I knew she was the one. I was already in a relationship because I'm a Hollywood nigga, superstar on TV every day, so I'm fucking all the bitches that want to fuck.
Yeah.
So I told her, look, I be fucking a lot of bitches. I gotta quit these bitches first, and then I want to fuck with you.
Yeah.
And then because I think you the one, but just give me a little.
This
minute.
all in the coffee shop.
No, this is like this is from the time we met and we talked on the phone a few times.
Okay, gotcha.
And then I was like, look, I think you the one. I want to stay away from you though, because I actually like you. So
Yeah.
let me clear all this shit up, and then
I'll be back. I'll be right back.
And then I guess I took too long, so she started calling me back like, look, Dad, I'm coming to see you, but I ain't want her to know I stayed in Compton in the back house with all my clothes. Had to share a fucking bathroom with a meth head. I wasn't sure if she was just a Newport
bring your girl over. Look,
or a meth fiend.
Hey, you meet a girl, you don't want to hear. Hey, you coming out now?
Right. What y'all doing?
Hey!
This girl look different than the one you had yesterday.
You fuck all your shit
hear
up.
shit like that.
Hey, is that Carol? Nigga, shut up.
Like,
the
God
fuck?
damn. But yeah, so we and then I was doing this Wiz Khalifa video, and I told her
I'm gonna say this because me and Spank been knowing each other a very long time. Spank ain't no easy walk in the park.
No,
so you are a very strong black sister.
Yes, you
because Spank ain't no easy walk in the park. I've been with Spank and went, I probably should leave.
Right, like I'm Bobby Brown.
Let me go.
I'm the new Bobby Brown.
You know,
and then Spank get upset. Now, if you never seen Spank get upset, it's the most beautiful thing in the world. It's poetry because you go, is he gonna whoop everybody ass?
Oh my
I have
God.
to stay and watch this.
Right.
Spank go, I'm gonna whoop everybody ass. I said,
Everybody?
Right.
Everybody.
Him too,
I'm gonna hit him first.
Right.
Prove to the rest of you niggas, everybody finna get this.
Man.
So Spank, nigga, but I always thought that was the Detroit because all the Detroit homies.
Yeah, Detroit is kind of rough like that.
Yeah.
But you know, I grew up.
Shout
in
out to
New
the
York,
Fox
too.
Theater.
Yeah, Detroit. What's up, Detroit? But I grew up in New York too.
Okay.
So it was like double that.
But you Detroit though.
I'm Detroit all day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Harlem.
Oh, okay.
Harlem, 59th and 8th.
Harlem don't look like it did back in the day now. There's a lot of white folks walking dogs.
And I love it.
A lot of white folks walking dogs.
I love it. My auntie
So,
feels
hey
safe
man, the
now.
fans are loving the white thing. We get to that later.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
so you meet her. How long y'all date?
She call you.
We date. It was like
This after you shook the tree, get all loose leaves
yeah.
off.
I had to, and this is how I shook the tree. You know, we all, as a comedian, we all got to go on the road a lot.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, at one point I was going on the road a lot.
No, it's fucking a
So
lot.
it was, but and then too, it was like when I retired too. So it's like I'm only really doing shows so I can have money to fuck with her because I really didn't care about doing comedy at this time. But I knew I couldn't get no money from nowhere else.
Yeah.
So I went to New York. I was going from Detroit to New York, and I was like, well, I'm about to go out of town, so. Let's keep in touch. And she was like, fuck that, I'm going with you.
Whoa,
I was
love
like,
it.
okay, you the one.
Yeah.
So I took her straight to my mama's house. I mean, like,
Hey, mama, watch her. I'll be right back.
Oh, my mama, I did. I went straight to Canada. I was like, hey, mom, watch her. She be on the phone too much. Let me know all that shit.
There's a movie. See how old, if y'all know, with Cagney, and it's called White Heat. So the original White Heat, James Cagney go to prison. His mama ran the gang till he got out, and the girlfriend. So he said before he left, look, mama, here's the gang and my girl. Watch all these motherfuckers till I get out. And she told these motherfuckers, say, everybody sit tight. Don't you do shit till he get out of prison. He got out of prison, they went back to robbing and stealing.
Wow.
It's dope ass movie.
Like,
it's called White Heat. It's in black and white.
That's crazy. That's
so
like
your mama gangster.
Yeah, my mama gangster. My mama is probably the most gangster motherfucker I ever met in my life.
She don't play. I don't know. K-Dot mama.
She killed with words.
Nigga, like K-Dot mama right there. K-Dot mama had an accident and said, hey, nigga, get everything out this car. This guy ain't what it's supposed to be. It's a G-Rod.
Okay, I feel you. Respect moms. I respect all mamas.
Right.
But let me tell you, my mama is like Sonny from Casino. Like,
hilarious.
Like the boss, like a boss. Like, she a mafia boss. She don't even say, my mom do shit like this. I don't know. That's it. Like,
and that's it though.
Go, get the fuck away. Like, she do like real subtle hand movements and things like that. You know,
that means
get up, somebody else gonna beat you. Like, she don't, she don't.
How many kids?
How many kids we have?
Yeah, no,
Two.
You.
How many kids
I mean, your mom.
Oh, just me.
Nigga, you. That's it.
That's it.
That's all she can handle.
That's all.
One little spanky.
My mama, I guess she like one of them English bulldogs. One puppy at a time. You hear me? I love you, mama. I love you.
Thank you.
Well, it was only one.
And she wasn't happy about that one.
No, man, but I got everything I wanted though.
Me too.
Your only child.
When I got grown.
Only child.
And they said, get out.
So you found the woman of your dream.
I did.
Yeah, your soulmate.
My soulmate.
That's dope, man.
First sight, though. It took her a long time to realize that.
I just said you wasn't a walk in the park.
I already
didn't
know
know you, nigga.
But I would be
you
like,
ain't no easy win.
I swear it's you. Like, don't trip. I just know a lot.
I'm happy for you, Spank. When I saw you guys got married, I went, goddamn Spanky growing up.
Growing up, man. I'm not the little
happy
dumb
for your eyes.
dickhead guy that you got.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that, nigga.
It took so long.
Hey, man. Okay. But you know what?
We went on the tour. They were like, Spanky. I said, what's Spanky doing now, nigga? Hey, hotel fucked up, nigga.
Man, I'm walking there, man. I don't want to get in the limo. Fuck that nigga. Man,
because when Spanky get mad, it's a wrap. It's just everybody just turn it back and like, hey, nigga.
Like, fuck, man. Just watch it, man. Watch
it.
Yeah,
just make sure.
Just watch
no, fuck that shit. All right. You ain't telling niggas say, fuck that shit?
Yeah.
You pretty much go, it's over.
I'm gone. No more negotiation after
that. Yeah, ain't no more negotiation.
But yeah, so, and she helped me feel better about retirement. So while I'm watching all these fuckhead Kevin Hart niggas and everybody doing my jokes, like, she was making me feel better about,
you're funny.
Yeah, you're still funny. You're funny at home, Dad. I'm like, fuck. These niggas we
can make a movie here.
I feel like Biggie, like, if Biggie came back to life, like, he wouldn't have no more lyrics to say.
Yeah, he should go.
Stole all the lyrics that all the dopest lyrics.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. Like, comedians think
I don't know, Spank. You funny as fuck, my nigga. I think if you went back right now.
Thank you.
And I don't know if you're going back to stand up or not.
I am.
So to do stand up.
I want to.
Well, then just do it.
If it's crowds. I don't like that.
Nigga, I do two people. I could do two people. I don't give a fuck.
I don't like the cyber comedy show.
No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that.
No. So we did what we do here at the end of the month. I don't know if you've seen it yet. We just come in here and then we put some comics around and a couple fans show up and we just clown. We go for it and then afterwards we sit down and then we clown it. You know how comics after the show, we outside jokes.
Yeah.
Kind of like what you and Boo was doing.
Yeah.
But we did that after the comedy show, and the fans are going crazy because they never seen that. They don't know anything about
how
we are.
Because they don't realize when you go to a comedy, that's why we used to love our work
Yeah,
so
because
much.
we're going to hang out.
Because we hanging out. And we getting in any comedy, anything for free.
Man.
So do you know how much easier that was for dating?
Yeah.
You could take a bit anywhere. Oh, we going to this comedy club.
Oh, yeah, come on in, man. We're in the room for you. Cool, I'm just going to go and check out the show.
Yeah, and they're
going
right in. Food and all that shit. Yeah, come on.
Do that.
Let's go here.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that
So you're getting back out.
Get back into it, man. Cause I got a whole different thought of it now. Cause like I don't think of it as the little rich little kid, broke rich little kid no more. I'm like a grown ass man and I've been evicted a couple times. And, get out the bathtub. One time we was chilling. One time, nigga knocked on the door. I'm in the bathtub. That's how much I'm relaxing. Said, we gotta go. I said,
I'm in here.
That's
all you heard. I'm in here.
I'm washing up.
I'll be out in a second. It's the police.
Man.
I'll be right out.
Hey, my wife a soldier though. One time we got evicted, we broke back in that motherfucker. Stayed in that bit for like 5 days.
See, it's small. Get through the window. Go on through the window.
We not fucking around.
I left us some shit in there. We can
yeah, us. This is our place.
I think in a marriage relationship, whoever it is, got to be ride or die. If I go bad, we go bad. We gonna figure it out together. And then we're going to get out of this thing together.
It's just like Eddie Murphy said back in the day. You got to find somebody who's just as fucked up as you are.
Yeah.
And then ride.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I don't think she's as fucked up as you.
No, I don't think she is. But she understands that I'm
fucked up.
Yeah. Because I say it
She
out
understands
loud.
fucked up.
Yeah, I say it out loud. So,
So, in other words, ladies, you got to be able to understand fucked up.
Yeah, you got to be able to.
Because fake fucked up. Carter, you're not fucked up. You got. You run a bitch over on the bike.
Everybody.
Bitch, get in front of my bike.
She started that way. Remember, this is my friend.
Flawed.
Everybody flawed. Everybody. Yeah. Well, I was waiting for you to call the colonizer something a minute ago. Look here, white motherfucker. What I'm trying to say. That's what I was waiting for you to do.
You looked him in the eye a few times. I saw that.
Because I felt you kept rising up. And you said.
Eye contact.
Yeah. And you were like.
When he said the chicken outside, he was like, well.
That nigga said, he said, I don't want to be racist, but I am.
We all are.
Then Speedy said, let's go to break right now. And, dude, I was feeling you, and I said, oh shit, the white man, he giving it to him. But the white man don't know. And he's like, he's intrigued. He was like, I'm just saying, when you go across the country, you motherfuckers got everything.
We're not represented as much as we should be.
As I travel.
He sound like got it, but we can have it too. Like,
yes,
so
we gonna get
tangible.
it.
It's like right there.
They're cutting all the trees down and selling them.
Hey, K-Dot, I thought he was finna go into a poem. Nigga. He said, as I was traveling on the old slave road, I didn't see one black business in sight. I was like, God,
he's gonna come right in.
Yeah, we was in there. I was with him. We don't run away in the summer. We run away in the winter.
Yeah, he was nervous as hell down there chasing them airbags. He was like, so,
he was like, how do I subscribe to the show?
The bike ride sounds pretty cool. You know, see your ancestors. And
I felt your pain, God. He said, yeah, we just don't have it as we should.
Yeah.
As we will.
Yeah, you know what, man? It's just because it goes back to that. Like, we're afraid to leave our little.
Yeah, we get into place and we here forever. You got. Right. I told my kids, you got to get out. You got to get out. Go get out there, motherfucker.
Have a conversation with people. Because they don't want to go.
Well, here's one of the complaints. Well, I won't say it's a complaint, but they always say, well, Speedy got a story for everything. I said, motherfucker, because I've done a whole lot. I've done some shit.
Thank you for saying
Can't have
that.
A story if you don't did some shit.
My friends say the same about me. Like, dude, nigga, you've done everything. Nigga.
Listen, in our defense as y'all friends, some of y'all stories is long-winded.
Yeah, some of y'all.
Well, once upon a time.
We don't want you to miss
it's a journey.
Some of the jewels in that.
We don't miss them. We just
I like how Carter delivered his. Every time you do it, you lean back. You said, well, what happened? I was a Marine.
Right.
Well, I did some things in my life.
You gotta let people know where you're coming from.
Hey, man.
You know, and that's the, so you understand. Because I'm telling you, I had a Marine Corps bottle. That was my security.
Okay.
On my bike. And I believe that's the reason why I was able to go through some of these things.
Because they saw the bottle.
Yeah, they're not going to disrespect. That's, I mean, no offense to any other branch. You know, we all got love. But it's just something about the, Marine Corps and that, Trump
and being
those,
first.
you know, people that like Trump.
I'm gonna give you
usually,
some on that.
A lot of my Marine Corps friends like Trump. You know,
if you doing a movie and your lead guy is any kind of, you want him to have any kind of this, the first thing you say and the first line you say, oh, he's a Marine, he's ops, you're black ops.
Yeah.
And don't give a fuck what anybody knows. They know the word black ops and Marines. That's a bad motherfucker.
Correct.
And they may not never
in
know,
PlayStation.
never seen it.
In PlayStation.
In PlayStation.
In PlayStation.
Yeah.
And I mean,
That's
it's something
Marine.
about that. And you do a movie, all you got to do is say that somebody says the character, well, you know he's black ops, Marine. And all of a sudden in your mind, he a bad motherfucker. So the character can take off because people have been already programmed and they know them bad motherfuckers.
Right.
Even if just a regular Marine motherfucker, bad motherfucker.
So that's pretty much. I felt like, you know, being a brother, like they always would give me a pass. Like, you know, at the end of the day, they're gonna say, it just happened downstairs.
Right.
What happened?
You know,
What happened?
as far as parking and search.
The owner guy, he said, nah, you know.
Oh,
And so I'm like, man, you
Raphael.
look like you got a Marine Corps haircut. He's like, how did you know? I said, because I'm a Marine, you know. But it's not a lot of us.
Yeah.
They call us dark green Marines. So, you know,
wow.
that's
That's
not
dope.
something you go to and think like, oh, a black guy joined the Marine Corps. You know, usually you would think the Army.
So
Yeah,
I,
that's
being
forced
from
to join the
Compton,
Army.
being from Compton, was that one of your choices? Was it a forced choice or was it something you chose? That's what I want to do.
It was my auntie.
Okay.
My mama. My mama
You
said,
need to do something. You need to do something.
you either going to get a job and go to school
Uh-huh.
or you going to the military. And then my aunt said, yeah, you should be a Marine.
Okay. And you said, all right.
All the ladies like Marines.
Hey, no.
I said, really?
That's
She said, yeah, you'll get the big back. I was like, really?
Give you the big bag. I'm next.
But she was in the military as well. And she was actually a drill sergeant.
Oh, wow.
You know, in
Your aunt or your mom?
in the Army, my aunt.
Oh,
My
she's
mom
real.
is like a drill. My mom should have definitely.
learned it. She learned
yeah,
it.
it was easy for the little sister to be going to the military.
Wow, that's dope, man.
Yeah, you know, but yeah, you know, and
You
actually,
doing the bike ride, man.
Yeah.
Doing the goddamn bike ride.
She'll probably go. She'll probably go. She's
Mama can't show me up now.
My mom, she rides.
I'm gonna get in the front. I'm gonna be in the front of the whole
But she
goddamn
actually, she don't know how to ride a bike either. She rides a spin bike. But I was talking about my aunt.
Well, I mean, she could ride a bike.
No, my mom doesn't know how to ride a bike.
You said she ride a spin bike.
A spin bike.
That's
It's a bike.
An indoor.
Yeah, but you just go forward.
Hey, some people haven't learned. A lot of people. That's you get what I'm saying. There, you know, in certain regions of the world, there are certain things that people don't do. Like so, in Detroit, a lot of people don't swim.
They don't swim.
You know,
I didn't learn how to swim until I moved to LA. I was just saying that earlier.
When you
I did
go to
not
boot
know how to
camp,
swim.
when you go to boot camp, they automatically think black people can't swim, and understandably, because if there's 10 of them, probably 8 of them can't swim.
Right.
All right.
If you're from Chicago, Detroit, Milwaukee, anywhere in the Midwest,
and they were all
probably don't
know how to swim.
Probably can't
I
swim.
But if you're from Compton,
You better.
you
go
know
to
how to
park.
swim.
Summertime, you go to
Yeah,
park.
you go to Victoria Park. We go to the
Yeah,
park. We
yeah,
got the
yeah.
ocean, right? I used to rollerblade to the ocean, man. We
God
going
damn.
to the ocean.
From Compton?
It's 10 miles.
Look at him.
See?
First of all,
A lot of people don't.
Yeah.
I know people in Compton never been to the beach. Okay,
I'm on 80th and
What,
Normandy.
what restaurants over there? You got to talk to him in like 3 minutes. That's how you know this is like, you know, Taco Bell. Oh, yeah, that's about 9 miles.
818-914-4087 is the number to call in. Sweet Walker, you got to call in, bro, so you can get one of these gifts that Spanky's leaning on. So, Spank, those are giveaways.
Listen,
You like the bag? Show them the bag, Spank.
I want a bag and I want this.
Wow, you asking for a lot there, Spank.
Okay, I'll
We
take the
just
sweater.
met you an hour ago.
I'll take the sweater for now.
Well, we got to wait to see what Sweet Walker
I
wants.
like that bag.
I need the bag, but I like the sweater.
Yeah.
Cold.
Have
I
you
bring the sweater.
met? Oh yeah, your boy come on your show.
Yeah, but he gave me an orange one. I can't wear orange every day.
Yeah, we can.
Only Hoover niggas can fuck with
That's a
that.
good point.
Well, Orange is Detroit Tigers.
Yeah.
Orange
Not
is
in LA.
Detroit Tigers, not in LA.
Not in LA.
And let me tell you something. When I
That
first
way,
moved,
proven.
You gotta have a good reason to have that.
listen, when I first moved to LA, I did a show in Inglewood. It wasn't the Savoy, but it was like another little club. But it
right on
wasn't
the
a
corner.
comedy club.
Right on the corner. I
Right.
know exactly what you're talking about, yeah.
They had like rap shows.
Yeah.
They had me hosted in about
30 niggas walked in with Detroit hats on. I had a Detroit hat.
So you like,
I was so
homies.
happy, my nigga. I walked up to this dude. I was like, yo, y'all from Detroit? That nigga was like, what, cuz? Right. I was like, cuz, what you talking about?
You from Detroit, right?
Nigga, the hat.
Yeah.
And he was like, nigga, and walked away. Like, get the fuck out of here. I was like, damn, these some rude Detroit niggas. That's when I figured, hey, that was one lesson about hats in LA.
Hat shit fast.
And the other one was when I decided to get an LA hat, I got a Dodger hat.
Yeah,
I
you
live
go.
in Inglewood still.
Yeah.
Blue hat.
Yeah.
So I'm walking through to get to the bus stop and to go to the comedy club, and this dude pulled up on me. He said, hey, homie, I seen you here before. I seen you walk around that hat, though. Listen, blood, you need to take that hat and put that in whatever you can put it in, blood.
Right now.
You get on the bus, you get past the light, that's 60 hood. You can put it on there. But then you might want to take it off when you get to the jungle. This nigga told, I didn't even know this dude. He pulled up in a car. I never even seen his feet. This nigga told me the whole game. Like, look, you about to pass the jungles, you about to pass. Matter of fact, homie, where you going? I was like the Hollywood, the Sunset. He said, hey, blood, don't even put that hat on until you get off on Sunset.
Till you get in the theater.
Yeah, when you get to Hollywood, you good. But other than that, don't wear that hat, man. So hats ain't shit. I stopped wearing hats in LA.
Yeah, not really.
You can always go the Ice Cube route, wear the safe black LA hat.
Or a Lakers hat.
Or a Lakers hat.
Before
Yeah,
the
But the Latinos.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Latinos.
Yeah,
Lakers.
You gotta know what the fuck he
not.
got, like I
Or,
do.
You might
or get you a generic.
Or like innocent,
Get some locks.
Brother
Get some
in
locks.
LA wear waves. You know, they either got a curl. You know, back in the day they had a curl. You had some waves or something.
So if y'all want to check out Spanky Hayes, man,
Monday night.
Monday nights, man, you got to be a $20 Patreon because his show ain't nothing to fuck with. We got a call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? And welcome to Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends. Who the fuck you be?
Sweet Walker.
Sweet Walker, Joe, you want some shit,
You want
nigga.
some shit, nigga.
You ain't win this sweater though, my nigga. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna take that home.
Sweet Walker. Yeah, man, you want some
this,
shit.
You won this water, my nigga. Whatever one you want.
We'll send you a 23-pack.
A LeBron special.
What's up, dog?
Hey, listen, man.
Turn it on, nigga.
First of all, I want to say what's up to my nigga L out of Houston for believing in the kid. Believe in me, my nigga. I want to thank the OG auntie grandpa, my nigga Vern. You know what I mean? The Roll Out show wouldn't be shit without you, Vern. You know what I mean?
Shout out, Vern.
Yo, man, I want to. Nigga, hey, look, there's so many people I want to thank.
Nigga, you want a water.
Nigga, Freddie 2-piece. Baby. My nigga. Hey, Seymour.
Hey.
Yo, you want to suck my dick now?
You're a winner now.
You're a winner now. Where you from, Sweet Walker? You got to shout out your town?
Nigga, fuck that. I'm shouting out the town. They elite, you know what I'm saying? We in the building, baby. Dana thing, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, we lit in here, man. You heard me. Oh, my nigga DJ out in Vegas, man. What's up, nigga? Nigga? You feel me? We lit in this motherfucker.
We lit, my nigga.
Hey, sweet. So look, hit me on the gram. Hit me on at Rollout Digital and send me your information. We're gonna mail the bags out to you.
You want the bags, right?
Hold on, nigga. What we doing? We got bags?
You got
you got water. You got a case of water.
Look at your TV, nigga. It's either the hoodie or the bags.
No, it's neither one of those. It's the water.
All right, so which one you want, bruh?
Nigga, it's the bags like Floyd Mayweather, nigga. I gotta get some more money in my life, nigga, so I can rock the bags, nigga.
All right, so it's the bags, right?
It's the bags, nigga.
All right.
Nigga.
So you gotta take when we send you the bags, send the information to Nick. You know what to do now?
He's so aggressive.
Yeah.
Hey, my nigga, I'm gonna keep it real with you. You can't have this one. I'm taking this one.
Should we send both or break it up?
No, one, because I'm gonna take this one.
Spanky Hayes one. I'm gonna go outside and call right now. Hook me up.
Which one you want, Sweet? The duffel or the backpack?
Which one I want?
The duffel or the backpack?
You got a little money or a lot of money?
Which one get the most bitches, nigga?
Oh,
I would say the backpack. I would say the backpack.
Yeah.
Who wanna suck a dick with a nigga rocking the backpack?
You'll find out, nigga, when you put the backpack on.
Yeah.
Right. Bitch.
Yeah.
Nigga, we gonna go with the backpack, nigga.
You good.
All right, Sweet Walker.
Yo, nigga.
This you, my nigga. This you.
Kid M, nigga, James Smith in the building. Shout out my personal assistant, Nicole Moon. You know what I mean?
You got a personal assistant. You a cold nigga.
Hey, Sweet, hit me right now and send me the info so we can get it out.
Send you out your bag.
Apple Facts, nigga.
Yeah,
K-Dot. At the store.
Yeah, hand me that bag. It's off the market.
Roll out digital on Instagram.
All right. Nice bag,
Hey,
man.
look, man. Hey, look, man. My mama, you kicked me out when I was 13. Called the police on me. Fuck you, mama, but I love you. You helped me be a man. You hear me? We made it, nigga.
Yeah.
You heard me?
You heard me. Hey, you living in the city, my nigga.
Now, if you don't want to produce all up in your video.
That nigga said 2-piece Frank.
Larry Walker.
Everybody, OG Sleepy.
He said they screen names.
Hey, I think he said a couple niggas I know.
So tomorrow, man, we got some more stuff to give out. Got the other bag, got the hoodie.
No, we don't got a hoodie.
You better hurry up and get your friends signed up so you can win some shit, because Spanky gonna take it.
At the end of this show, if y'all don't get this hoodie, I'm about to put this motherfucker on.
Oh, somebody called in.
Fuck you.
That's a 2X, too.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Welcome to Roll Out Live.
Oh, come on. Give me 30 more names, my nigga.
Hey, nigga, all I want to say before they go to commercial break on the nigga, if you don't want your CEO rapping all on your songs and shit, you don't want your CEO dancing in the background, come to Walker Joe, nigga. You heard? Come to Walker Joe, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Now you go to commercial break, nigga.
Wait a minute, Sweet Walker. Wait, Sweet.
Nigga ain't gonna Suge Knight us.
Hold on, nigga. So we doing, hey man, we doing this bike cruise across the United States. You down?
Nigga, do I look like Forrest Gump? I ain't doing that shit. Riding no fucking bike. I drive across the country, nigga. I ain't riding no bike.
Well, we need somebody to follow us, nigga.
Drive.
You can follow us.
You gonna drive?
You can go get the chicken.
Hilarious.
So we got chicken when we finish.
Hold on. Y'all niggas really trying to ride like electric bike? My nigga, what y'all talking about?
Well, mine will be. I don't know about nobody else's.
Hey, nigga, that's a moped. That's a spree. We're going to all take sprees.
No, we ride bicycles.
We ride bicycles. No, yeah, we pedaling, man. Come on.
We talking about pedaling, nigga. A bike.
Nah, y'all niggas talking about motorcycles or something.
Nah, we pedaling, man.
No.
Y'all niggas retarded.
That's not a word. Retarded is not a word.
Nigga, look,
I'm taking this.
I ride across the country is like, you know, you talking about like a country like motherfucking Cuba or something, nigga.
Nigga, Cuba. Viva la Cuba, man.
You know what I mean? You know, hey, nigga, we gonna
Why
make
not America?
It's gonna be my birthday, man.
Nigga, America is big as fuck, nigga, and it's hot in a motherfucker. You know what I mean? I ain't doing that shit, my nigga.
Well, maybe you can follow us in the car.
Y'all niggas gonna have salty, y'all gonna have super salty nuts, nigga.
Worried about a nigga's nuts,
Yeah,
man.
we will.
The
We
fuck?
definitely will have super salty
My
nuts.
nigga. Well, we'll meet you in Atlanta.
Yeah, when we come to Atlanta, we'll hit you up.
Straight up.
Nigga, hey, nigga, make sure y'all eat and drink water and motherfucking put some talcum powder on them balls, nigga, 'cause y'all gonna be fucked up. Ass gonna be hurting this shit, nigga.
I ain't riding that long.
Hey, man, we made it, my nigga, into my motherfucking 9th grade teacher. You kicked me out of school, bitch. Look at me now, though, ho. Look at me now, bitch.
Yeah.
The greatest speech in the fucking world.
He said, look at me now. He meant that shit, too.
He really did kick him out.
That's my second baby mama. Fuck you, bitch. I told you.
Told you I'd be
Rest in
somebody.
peace, Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah, you
man.
can call in and talk about whatever the fuck you want. 818-914-4087 is the number to
87.
call to. Spank Hayes in the building. Carter's in the building.
Every Monday night.
Yeah,
Spank
Monday night,
Hayes show.
man. Y'all gotta tune in. It's crazy. It's crazy. Crazy.
Man, I've been.
Boo Capone.
Yesterday, I called Leslie all kind of ugly I talked about Leslie pretty bad last night. I felt bad. As soon as I woke up, I said, damn, I cussed Leslie out.
As your car was running.
And this bitch ain't talked to me in 4 years.
Yeah.
And I was so drunk, I left my goddamn car running. The whole night.
I don't know how you drunk because you didn't drink all the champagne the table did.
The table drunk at all, but I think it got drunk through my thighs because it was dripping on my pants. So it peeked through my the hardest bone in the world. What you call
How'd you keep knocking over your drink, bro?
Femur bone.
How'd you keep knocking over the drink?
I don't know. I'm so animated, man. I don't know, man. I gotta down drinks. That's why I usually get like shots so I can down.
You tell me that. You said you got any more?
No, I like champagne. I really do like champagne, but I think it like my clothes.
Yeah, so when it spill, it don't spill.
It like my clothes more than it like get me intoxicated.
I gotta go back up to Fox House and get some more champagne.
Man, tell Jamie Foxx I love him, man.
He and ATL.
I was just me and him at when I was
through Jamie Foxx's city. I got a picture.
Terrell.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Was it like 2 miles?
It's Terrell. It's not Terrell.
Everybody from there say Terrell.
Terrell. Like, where you from, Terrell?
They say Terrell.
Terrell.
Yeah, I'm from Terrell.
No, Terrell.
Terrell.
That sound like them things. What you earlier? Churros. That sound like the real name of Churros. Terrells.
Churros. Yeah, they were Terrell. And every we were doing Any Given Sunday, so he went back there to do some filming for the end of the movie.
That's dope.
So we parked the limo. I'm just gonna say it like it is. There's a lot of ugly motherfuckers in Terrell.
It sure was.
So as we in Terrell, we sitting in the limo, and you see people walk by, they go, hey, and there's a limousine in Terrell. They automatically was like, hey, Eric Bishop in that car. I said, who? Eric Bishop.
Who is that?
That's him.
I said, Jay Fox. No, not Jamie Foxx. Eric Bishop. You in the car? And we ain't. I got the crack like that. I said, I don't know, bro. Well, let me roll it down. Let me see who in there. Everybody, and that was a girl. Everybody walking by kept going, is that Jamie Foxx? And they just kept asking. And shout out to Fizzle, because that town little. And it's Insane Solomon.
Wow.
That's what it's known for.
Oh, okay.
If you crazy in Dallas, it's in your Terrell.
Right.
That's where you're going to be at.
Is that where Texas Chainsaw Massacre happened? Where's that
Yep. Texas.
Did you roll
Texas.
through? Did you see the house?
I got chased by some dogs. Oh, you do get chased by dogs.
Now you tell me. I'm cool.
Were they racist dogs?
They probably were.
I think
They probably ain't never.
If
They only eat black meat.
If anybody don't know what a racist dog is, it's a German Shepherd.
Definitely. They're definitely white.
No, they would. One German. You know what? It's funny you say that.
They racist?
Because one racist dog did in your definition.
So you on your bike. You
chased
see
the
dog.
truck though. Look, he chased the van.
Yeah, he was
Can't catch the
trained.
van.
He was trained.
No, listen.
He said, no, listen.
If I'm on a bicycle,
Okay.
I understand, right? Because I'm riding.
Yeah.
You see my feet.
Yeah.
It's colors. So the dog will run up. You just can't be scared. They just want to run by you. They're not trying to eat you, right?
They like to chase. You know. That's all
Yeah, and then you got reflectors on your pedals,
Yeah.
so they see you know,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. So I love dogs. Anyhow, my dog didn't make the whole trip. I took my dog with me, but he got car
He tapped
sick.
out.
Yeah, in Kentucky. But anyhow, no, this German Shepherd. Now,
Told you.
I had just got chased by a dog, and so it was like, man, there's a lot of dogs over here. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna ride to this part. So
when you say we, you still talk to yourself.
No, I'm talking to the band.
Oh, okay. You got the earpiece.
So I put the back. No,
Yeah.
I stopped him.
Oh, okay.
Because
Okay.
when the dog chased me,
Uh-huh.
he stopped it trying to hit the dog with the band. I'm like, no, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna bite me. Just honk the horn. Just get on him.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we put the bike up.
Mm-hmm.
Because this was like the transition. Terrell's close to Louisiana.
Okay.
And, so you're making the transition from Louisiana to Texas. Anyhow, I get in the van, and we're riding. And then the German Shepherd comes out and chases the van. But he chases the bike on the van. So if the German Shepherd would have been chasing me, it would have been over.
Oh, he would have caught you.
Yeah.
They trained
Yeah, he would have gotten me.
They hate niggers.
Yeah, they
So you luckily put your bike up in time.
Isn't that something?
Mm.
And then there was one time in Kentucky, I was coming by, there was a greyhound, and he was sitting on the porch, and he didn't move. And I was just like, wow, thank God the greyhound didn't.
Because he got you. It's the rap.
He just looked at me though. He just sat there.
I'll beat a Greyhound up, nigga.
He didn't have no gate or nothing. He didn't have a gate. He
Right.
could have got me. He was like, man, he ain't going.
He too easy.
Because I'm like,
I just ate. I'm good.
So when you do the bike ride, what do you expect about how many people you think?
This year, maybe me and you.
And me.
All right, I'm saying riding. Are you
I'm
going
gonna
to
ride
ride?
too. Yeah.
I'm a ride.
Look, I'm telling
I'm
you,
a ride
black
all
people
the way
don't
back here.
support,
I'll be
man.
60.
I'm going. That's
I'll be
what I'm
60.
saying. 2021.
Statistically, 2.
Huh?
Black
I'm
people
gonna
don't support.
ride.
And I got a
I'm
couple.
gonna ride. Like I'll make you ride though. Like don't have me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna even ride. Watch, we gonna have some kind of reason.
No,
I can be cool. Like
once you
Yeah,
said
your
it,
leg gonna hurt. I'm telling you something. It's gonna
no, I
be
have all my
something.
pain medication with me. Don't
That's
worry
why I
about
did
me.
it by
My
myself.
rub down. I'm having all my rub down shit. I got everything I need.
I'm gonna be.
I'm
set
like,
up.
look, I'm gonna
Let's
smell a
go
little
for
strong,
tattoos.
but
Yeah,
Tiger
let's
Bomb.
go for tattoos.
But I'm gonna be good.
We'll see.
I'm on the ride.
We'll see.
Because I got to do it. I'll be 60.
I think it would be great.
Yeah,
That's why I was telling you we do 60 miles a day for the 60. You know how many people? It's a lot. See, that's the thing with the veterans. Like PTSD. That's one of the things that helped me get through life because I was a little aggressive when I came out the Marine Corps.
Yeah, you guys are a little crazy
Yeah.
sometimes.
You are.
It be civilian lifestyle is very different from what we're used to, and so
People don't know that. They don't really realize
they really
that.
don't understand that. Like,
look, when
it's real.
my boy went to the Navy. That's different than the Marines, of course, but it's still, you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
He got home and we went to eat lunch, and I swear he ate like so fucking fast, and we in public, and I'm like, dude, you don't gotta eat like that. He was like, no, this is how I eat, motherfucker.
Right.
I was like, damn. Okay.
Here's my thing. I always felt like if you're going to fight for your country and the possibility of losing your life, which is the end of everything, I should be able, if I make it back home, all this shit should be free to me.
Correct.
Everything should be free. I shouldn't have to work for nothing because I made it back. Because if I die,
Hey, how about it? Well, I will say the veteran. I mean, I agree.
I just think
that
that's how it
our
should be.
country has lost sight of that in a lot of places. But that's because at this point we do have a lot of people who immigrate here, and that's a part of that reality. They're not as they don't really care that we went to war.
Yeah,
No, they don't.
And then it's just not taught to us anymore. And that's why these rural areas that I'm talking about, they have respect for a water bottle. But I could roll through Compton with the same water bottle, and they thinking blood or Crip.
Yeah.
Like he got a blood, or
Got a
just,
sippy cup
you in
on
the
his bike,
army?
dog.
You know what I'm saying? Or not really noticing, just
that
thinking
means
military, they just,
What up, though?
so but I was saying with the ride, man, it's just, it keeps your stress down,
Oh yeah, I'm when I'm on my bike, I just and I'm listening to my music too. I'm good to go. That's why I'm gonna be fine.
It's definitely a happy
60 for
place.
60, right? That's what we're doing.
60 for 60. We're going to average 60.
Damn.
That's what we doing.
This gonna hurt.
He said that's
Put
going
it
to
out
hurt.
there.
I got to see this.
I'm not gonna.
got to see this.
Yeah.
Spank, you ain't gonna let me
I
down.
can't wait till
I'm
you
going.
do
I'm
it.
gonna do it.
You promise?
I'm down.
Because
I'm
when
down.
you see
K-Dot.
how
I
not
was
hard
supposed
it
to
is,
do it in the beginning.
I didn't get no cramps. I didn't get.
Well, I'm not gonna do
I didn't
a
get
whole
no. You know what I'm
55.
saying?
But you drinking the water and
Days,
you
no.
good.
Yeah, but I didn't get no pull. You know,
Pull.
think about it.
What was the biggest unexpected thing that happened?
That the driver actually made it.
You thought he was gonna tap out too?
And he wanted to I'm saying that I even had a driver, number one, so I can't say black people don't support because he definitely had my back up to a certain point.
Now you
and I
doing a
appreciate
driver
that.
for this one?
Yeah, we have to. Like
Okay.
there's no way we ride through America right now at this time without
You said that
having
when he was here.
assistance.
I thought that was dope as fuck.
We don't. I saw some things. I don't want to put them all on.
Fuck
blast,
that.
But I saw, I would roll November 9th, 2020. So there was Trump flags
Oh yeah.
from
Yeah.
Detroit.
Damn.
Okay, I stopped seeing. Well, I was in Mississippi. I was on a Natchez Trace, so that's a bike route. So it wasn't houses there. But going through Kentucky, that's a police state.
Mm. Damn.
That's I mean, not that the police are bad or anything, but I'm just saying.
That's everybody.
No, they're the night riders. That's where the police was kind of created, a form of the police, you know, or whatever, or lynch mob, however you want to say it. That's where it was created. You see what I'm saying?
Can I say something?
Night riders. Look it up. Kentucky.
Spanky.
About police. Now, let me tell the black man the smartest thing to do with police right now. This is how you deal with police right now. You go get one of those blue, white, and black stickers to say, I support the police. And you put it in the back of your car, and they will never pull you over.
Well, that's the flag.
Yeah, that's the flag. That's,
that's the flag that you see next to the Trump flag, next to the Confederate flag, next to, you know, how aggressive they want to be, you know, the Don't Tread Me flag.
You talking about the red, white, and blue flag?
No, it's blue. It's a hologram.
I'll show you when we get downstairs.
It's a hologram.
Blue Lives Matters.
Yeah.
And listen, I had one tail light. Blue line in it. I had one tail light out, and I drove from Vegas to Montana with one headlight in the back out. With that sticker, nothing. There and back, no problem.
I mean, did you have a cop behind you?
I had several cops behind me, and when they see that sticker, some cops blow at me like, like what's happening? For real. Once they see that I'm black, and then when they see that I'm black with that,
I know about the one that you get, like they'll call you, do you want to donate, and they give you the sticker that says it's gold or silver.
Right, that's back in the day.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the brand new Blue Lives Matter.
When the Black Lives Matter flag came out,
Blue Lives Matter,
and then they came out with this blue light. And what I'm saying is, all through Kentucky,
you didn't see that.
It waves.
Yeah.
Like Breonna Taylor. Let's say, this is why I did this. You know, I didn't expect to see that though. I'm not saying like, oh, I knew. You know what I'm saying? But I know about being NC. I say Marine a lot because that's why I tell brothers, you guys need to go to the military because the history that they teach you in the military is actually the history of America more so than what you would ever learn in school. Because that's the history of the wars.
Because they used to condition you to be...
No, we're a part of the fraternity. It's like you're a Marine, you're a soldier, so now they have to, in order to be a soldier, they got to teach you how they became who they are.
And who's the big dudes before you.
Right.
The powers
you see what I'm saying? Yeah, so you figure out, that the Marine Corps was started by, a group in a bar in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Like they really was some dudes in the bar,
and they said
some killers.
Right.
Okay.
Let's start Marine.
So I'm saying the flags, they understand the flags more than we do. They wave them, and they mean something. They mean something more than what we think they mean, like you said, But we don't buy into that,
We don't.
The way to really defeat the police is to be kind.
Nice to him. I used to hang with the police. He told me, I was like, man, what could get me home every time? He said, listen, this is what you do. Whenever I ask you a question, if I pull you over, my partner already got the gun on you. By the way, California is one of probably the only states where two cops in the car, one got the gun already on you, and the one at the door talking to you. So he said, we already got a gun drawn on you, so if something happens, we're going to just kill you. But if you're nice, I'm only going to go double with what you go. So if I say, man, what you stop me for? Well, sir, you got a warrant. We check. Like, it depends on their reaction on how I'm going to react.
Right.
Like, if they talk calm, then I'm going to be calm. If they start talking stupid, my man already over there got him right there. So it's like, so that's my other clue. Black people, talk very calm to police, man. They don't want to.
This coming from Spanky Hayes.
Man, I love the police. Because they get you home safe.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get home.
I love the police. I don't want to tell them where I'm at or what I've been doing or where my friends at or people I know. I don't want to be, have a conversation with them. But, hey, police, what they doing? I love that. I'm into that because they help me.
My uncle used to tell me to talk to the police like a nigga with a gun. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know somebody got a pistol on them, you're not gonna talk crazy to that person.
Fuck no. Well, but this is a video game era, so people just they're just besides themselves right now.
What do you mean?
Kids want to get killed.
I'm saying they're not afraid of that because they really don't know. See, when you grew up in Compton in '84, right? Meaning you saw people actually get shot in front of you, right? Like, you know, like that guy didn't get back up. You know, Reggie's not coming home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, they see death more on TV than they do. So they think they can talk to people a certain type of way, where back when we were growing up, you would actually die from talking to somebody disrespectful. You know, or get your ass whooped.
I think for me growing up, I think the disconnection with the police became when they made because you were a cop, you were exempt from certain human activities, right?
They've always been there.
So that was really pushed when I was there, the DARE program, and they were like in the school with it, you know.
Remember the Blue Pigs? Blue Pigs used to have a group. Police band used to come to the schools and play the Blue Pigs.
The Blue Pigs. So I think a lot of that, we try to hold cops to a different standard, right? And my uncle was just trying to tell me that, look, he's just a person with a gun.
Right.
Like, forget the job, forget the badge and all of that. Just treat him like any other person that you know have a gun on them. You're going to talk to him a certain way. You're going to handle yourself a certain way to make sure you make it out of that situation.
Exactly.
So I think a lot of times we think because they're cops that they got to take it. Like you said, you wouldn't talk to anybody crazy if they came up to your car and had a gun on them. So why would you talk to a police officer crazy?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Here's my problem with that. Like, you still work for me. And if I want to
that's
in theory.
That's the disconnect. That's what I'm saying.
But let me finish. Like, I'm still being civil. Like, I need explanations for shit. Like, that's your job, right? Like, I'm treating you in your job function. I'm not saying I'm being aggressive off the bat. Like, but if you tell me one thing and then present me something that says something else, I need you to explain it. And the police don't like to do that. Like, you know,
that's what I'm saying. Because they have a gun on them.
No, because there's a disconnect.
Yeah, there's a disconnect.
Communication, meaning that. See, this is why I say the military again, right? Because like then you know how to talk to somebody. Most people, there's a way in America. Okay, in L.A. or in Detroit, yeah, we might talk like this, right? What up, though? Police don't know about that. They don't need to know about that. Everybody doesn't talk like that. So that's really foreign to people, more so than you think it is. You know,
right.
You think they should know that you're, you know, just being cool, but no, they don't. No, because you need to go into that universal American tone that is what we used to consider professional, and you say yes, sir. See, but people want to call me Unc. They want to. I'm not your Unc, dude. You know, I might be your bro if I know you.
Yeah.
You definitely can't call me nigga unless you my cousin, and a cousin I like, and we family. You understand what I'm saying? Because I ain't nobody's nigga. You feel what I mean? But we use all of these terms so loosely and thinking that people are going to respond to it. And they're not. And that's why I knew I could survive. Because when the police pull me over, I'm, sir, how you doing? Oh, yeah. I was in the military. See, that's the sticker you want. You want the sticker that says veteran on your ID. Then you never get messed with if you act accordingly.
Yeah.
Because you have to, it's not their job. It's their career. That's a career. A job is mopping. Working at McDonald's is a job. No, it's a career in our society. It's not a career to them. It's this is something that you do and you retire from. That's considered a career, right? Where you have medical benefits. That like a job is mopping. That's if you can look it up in the dictionary. A job. It is washing the windows. That's a job.
No, you said
no. Listen. When I first told my mom I wanted to be a comedian, she said you can't get no pension check from that.
You know you can't.
So I get what you're saying. You know,
you sure can.
I mean, he said it though in society.
You can't get no pension
but like
from that.
that's if you want to operate in society.
No, they're taught. Listen, that's what they're taught. It's not.
No, I'm not.
They're taught that. I'm just saying they are like that is what they're taught. So like every citizen is not taught that. So that's what I'm saying. That's where the disconnect is.
Well, I think growing up, at least for me, I was always told you need to have two tones. You got around the homies, and then when I'm with the white folks, hey, how you doing? Yes, I'm Don, so forth, and then we go from there. So they'll at least know, because you can't just, hey, motherfucker, I'm speeding.
Right.
Okay.
That's not what I'm saying. Like,
no, I'm not saying you. I'm saying that's just how.
Like, I understand tones, but like, if I'm
I had to learn that too,
asking
Speedy.
you something in your career, and you like, the responsibility is like I'm being disobedient.
Yeah.
That's
you need the answers.
Yeah. Like now, like it's not I don't need the answers, but
you
like
needed answers when you was little.
No.
You told me that. You said your mama wouldn't answer the question.
No, I know that, but I'm talking about in
this. You've been very defiant right now.
I'm not defiant, my nigga. I'm not your bitch. I'm gonna be defiant. I ain't fucking you.
Good point, K-Dot.
Oh, is that the bar? We have to be fucking.
Right. That's a throwing the dark.
But that always confused me. I don't even want to go there.
Come on, God, we can go there.
I can go there because I used to wonder why you could just be like, bitch, you could do all that during sex, right?
Yeah,
but
minute you're in the kitchen. Say it, bitch.
Or really, you'll do whatever I ask you to do when it comes to sex. Like, I can ask you to do almost anything, and 9 times out of 10, you're not going to say no. But if I ask you to, hey, not do this, or however, you like, I don't have to do that. I'm not,
why are you controlling me? Hello, bitch. I mean, girl.
Bitch, girl.
Wife. Shit.
But when you're naked, we could. You can do anything. You do anything. I want you to do that. Can we just wait that?
Where that bitch at?
I'm just joking.
No, you being a man. You ain't joking.
Hey, every dude sitting there going.
You being for real.
He's a genius.
You being for real.
I mean, no,
but I'm gonna give you the other perspective.
He's absolutely right.
We do that for you. Like, I ain't fucking niggas. Like, I'm a woman though.
However,
you know what I'm saying? But that's
impossible.
It's because that's what you like in that moment. That's why I'm doing it. But I don't want you to talk to me like that.
Why not?
Motherfucker,
you
listening?
like it in there.
You listening?
Well,
no, you talking. You're not listening.
See, that's why I want you in there.
Yeah, but that's the problem. Like, now you don't want to listen. Like, you listening when we fucking. But when we not fucking, you not listening.
No, because I ain't trying to
but I said, I'm never trying. I don't be listening.
No, you listen.
Now you
no, we don't. Just so you know.
Don't believe
if you
her
talking
wife.
to me while the game is on, trust me, I'm not listening.
Of course not.
I am not listening.
What would you be
I got
listening
about 20 words of input, nigga. After that shit start going womp 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 womp.
But that's because you don't want to listen. That's a choice.
Because whatever y'all talking about, we really don't want to. We don't care. We don't care.
I just tune out. Nigga.
So then when we
because it always start like this.
But we don't tune y'all out. We'll tell you what we don't want to hear, and that's when y'all be like, "Well, I don't understand why I can tell you this and there." Y'all doing the same thing to us, but we not turning around telling y'all, "Well, I don't understand when I'm fucking."
We got some other ladies here. There's some other ladies here. So my thing is,
that's very interesting.
We'll hear. Hey, so how's your day? My day was cool. You know what Carol said? And the minute you go to what Carol said, we zone out. And then I always tell dudes, you just got to come in every once in a while. I go, Carol, crazy. And they'll go, yeah, fuck that bitch. I fuck that bitch. So and you just roll with them and you can talk all day.
To K-Dot's point, listen, it's not that we don't want to, we do want to listen, right?
Yeah.
It's just that sometimes, most of the time, women are long-winded.
Very long-winded.
And y'all have a lot of,
nigga, I date women.
Right, y'all have a lot of, y'all have a lot of details that are just not necessary.
That's not me.
For a man to compute the story, and then what happens to the man is we're so simple and straight to the point, it starts to confuse us.
Too many details.
Because now we know way too much about Carol, and
well,
not enough about
hair.
why you upset. We like, now I know why Carol mad, but why the fuck are you upset?
You know
it's too many fuck things.
You be like, oh,
too many goddamn details.
I had to leave work early. You be like, oh, what happened? Well, see, Carol, and you like, what the fuck? You never get to why she left work early though. Now you still sitting there like, what the fuck? Why is she home though?
Hey, I'm gonna
plead
the fifth on this one. Shout out to Miss Hayes, my wife.
No,
right there.
Okay.
Your wife is laughing and nodding her head. She's like,
hey, she'll laugh in front of y'all.
A whole nother thing that
facing me out the whole time.
That is a long ride. That is a long ride.
Cool. I love my wife. Please talk. Please, I'm listening. I am
all the time.
Listening.
We got a phone call.
Now she'll be paying.
Wake me up.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from, and are you listening?
Yo, this is L out of Houston.
Take that L.
H-Town.
Are we right, L?
Man, look, let me tell you something. Yeah, y'all right, because my wife do the same shit. Like, she may ask a question about, like, my dad telling me something, right? So I'd be like, well, yeah, he said such and such. And then, I'm done.
Yeah.
And she's sitting there looking at me like, what's the rest of the story? I'm like, there ain't no rest. Shit is over.
I gave you all the details.
Yeah, she looking for more. She like, well, you didn't ask
you ain't got no tea, nigga. What's the tea?
I didn't need all that shit.
I want the juice.
She said what it was, and that's it.
Yeah.
You have to go into details and find out this and find out that, man. Come on, man.
Man, I hate that.
So you're married, just listen to your wife. You have a better life.
Can't be reading from your phone, brother.
So
happy spouse,
that
happy
was
house.
a Hallmark car
young
shit.
men getting married.
Don't.
Hilarious.
Don't hear the question.
Look,
He said, how you feel about young men?
look, man, just listen. Just sit there.
Yeah.
You know, don't engage.
Yeah,
not
don't
engage.
do a follow-up question. That's where you're gonna fuck up.
Yeah, bro, don't engage. just look into
Don't look
shit.
in the eye.
Don't say shit. That's it.
All right, thank you, L.
It's a trap, man.
It's a trap. It's always a trap.
Hey,
It's always a
listen,
trap.
love and endure your wife. And listen to her.
Spanky Hayes the
Rub her-
robot is here.
Hey,
Anyway,
rub her back.
Spanky Hayes
Help her
clone.
wash
Yep.
her hair.
what's up, dog?
and
You
rub
gonna do
her
the bike
feet.
ride with us, man?
Hey, Speedy.
Yeah.
I said, if anything, change the subject to some shit that you don't want to talk about.
Yep. Basketball. Hey, you doing the bike ride?
Keep your
Yeah,
vibrator
man.
on
I'm
the lowest
all right,
speed.
all
They
right.
like that.
Okay, so L, you said.
I'll meet y'all there, man. When we going, I'll meet y'all there.
that nigga
yeah, we know that
I'm
one.
only
man.
one married.
not
Fuck
coming.
these niggas.
Right.
September 5th, bruh.
Hey.
I ain't
going
gonna
down.
Fuck up my happy home. You hear me?
Right now.
All right, later, man.
My cousin was
we
dancing
gonna meet
last
at that
night a
place.
little bit too
All right, we're
hard,
gonna meet at that place.
so
This
Single
nigga-
life by Cameo.
Take that out. Whoa, who was that?
I'm like, dude, when you got married,
Somebody
you can
tag
no
me.
longer
I
like that
appreciate
song.
Great motherfucking picture.
No longer.
All right, give me information, Carter. Right?
Carter,
Give me information, man.
what you need?
Tell them how to find you. They want to find.
If they want to
right?
support, they want to support.
If you want to support me, actually, the best thing to do is to find me on Facebook right
Or
now.
Cash App. Give me a Cash App.
Yeah,
Fuck
give
all
me
the
the Cash
dumb
App.
shit.
Never
Give me
know.
the Cash App. Yes, sir.
Yeah, give me
Give it
a
to me.
Never know.
Let them have
They
it.
might want to support your next ride, man. Donate some
Hey,
water.
support
a
this
backpack.
man. Send this nigga $1 something. I was gonna ask him for 20, so at least send about $10.
Yeah.
You hear me?
If you got a sock, he might need some socks. You got a sock company or some shit. I don't know. Shit.
Let's get some socks together.
Hold on. Who the fuck? We trying to go?
I'm sorry.
DJ out there, baby.
Oh, okay. My bad. My bad.
Hey,
DJ.
what's
Hey,
up,
what's up,
Vegas?
DJ?
What's up, Veg? What up?
You know Spanky living in Vegas,
I'm
man.
the king of Vegas.
Listen,
I'm the new
sure,
Elvis.
I know Spanky live in Vegas because his one time I got in your girl or who I don't know if it was your wife or somebody else that got me in trouble at work one time.
Uh-oh. You got one person. You about to fuck it up.
You ain't got no
You got a
job.
long ride home.
I know, Tommy. Stop lying.
Uber Eats, but yeah, I came to the house one time and they got me in trouble. They said I did something that I ain't do, or I didn't mean it like that. But it's all good. I ain't tripping. That shit was you know. But
You ain't got
yeah,
no job.
You just
He's
made
an
that story
Amazon
up.
dude. He's an Amazon dude.
Yeah.
Anyway, what else you want?
Oh,
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Go ahead, brother.
Cash out. Let's go back to what really matters.
Hey, no,
Cash
seriously, if you do want to support me for this upcoming ride, we're going to start here. Dollar
Right.
sign Mr. Spensation.
I'm not on a break.
Spensation.
Insation.
Hit it.
Spensation.
Spensation. If you can't spell it, you don't need to go on the ride. What happened, man?
What happened, DJ?
I got the AirPods and I touched my headphones.
This nigga always trying to
What?
flex. Nigga, everybody got AirPods. Listen, you're not the only
Just
nigga
because
with
you
those.
stole them from work, nigga.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Shit.
saying?
Hey, man, is you snitching, nigga?
Pretty much. You just told on Spanky.
Right.
Nah, I didn't tell on Spanky. It wasn't Spanky that did nothing.
Yeah. Close your robe, nigga.
Because you talking about girls.
But nah, on the female side of the thing, like,
Look,
y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop with the just listening and tune out. Nah, man, you gotta tell her, yo, get to the point. Because it might be a lesson in that story that you might have to teach her just from listening to that story.
Yeah, but when you do that, then they go angry and be like, oh, so you ain't trying to hear what I got to say?
You scared?
Who, me?
Ain't that rude to cut somebody's story off and say get to the point?
Yeah, that's very rude. I'd rather just...
It might be rude, but it's the truth because what y'all say y'all gonna do, y'all just say y'all gonna tune out.
Yeah.
You're gonna raise her breath.
No. Because it look like I'm listening.
To y'all like, hey man, get to the point. Like Patrice O'Neal said that he used to tell this girl to tell the ending of the story first, and then he decide if you want to listen to it. Like, oh, somebody got shot. Okay, tell the story.
Shout out to Patrice Russ. That's a funny motherfucker. That was a funny
Men calling
motherfucker.
them bitches is because men, what y'all do that's wrong is y'all only call them bitches when you mad. If you start off calling them a bitch all the time, they just be like, oh, that's just part of his vocabulary. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, she crazy. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, get this. You know what I'm saying? But he bitch,
You got to do it use it as a term of endearment and not as a, you know what I'm saying?
I kind of follow you because one time I was mad at my wife and I called her my wife bitch because I was mad.
Yeah.
So I get that, you know. I always say I don't always call her a bitch.
But
But I'm
then
just saying.
when it comes to the police thing, I don't think
Yeah, I was
I
mad.
should have to join the military and become a soldier, put my life on the line, or I could die just to come home and get some respect from the police. Like, that's crazy. That's bananas.
Yeah.
Like, what you should do is treat everybody with respect. If an officer treats me with respect, I'm gonna treat him with respect.
It's not a fairy tale, nigga.
Like, life don't really work like
Yeah,
that,
sure
brother. I
don't.
mean,
Yeah.
it sound good.
Yeah.
That sound real good.
Frog had a wings. He
That's
wouldn't
like
eat his
saying
ass.
your mama should respect you, like as soon as you born. Really, like she should just start listening to you.
Yeah, it don't happen like that.
Say what?
No.
I'm not gonna get disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Just off the bat, just because you a cop, I'm not gonna cuss you out.
We know you don't know how to fight.
And listen, just like that cop got a gun on him, I got a gun on me at all times. So
Yeah, but
No,
DJ,
you ain't
come
got
on.
no gun. Hang up on this clown. You ain't got no gun. What kind of gun you got? What kind of gun you got, DJ?
Listen,
He do
in
got- he
Vegas,
got a gun.
you can have a gun as long as you have it open. You gotta show it though.
Detroit, you got guns.
grenades.
Gotta show it.
I got my gun in my car at all times, so I let them know when they walk up to my car. Is it a gun in the car? Well, yes, it is. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely, it's one. It's
That's
one.
what's
Here,
up,
matter of fact.
killer.
DJ,
but
I got a question for you in Spain. Are the police different in Vegas and out here in California
I would say.
when you live out there?
Listen, let
they
me
are different to a T now. A lot of people don't understand, but you got Vegas, right?
But they do like
Vegas is
sheriffs,
so
ain't they?
big. Vegas is small. Outside of Vegas, you got North Las Vegas. That's a whole different police department.
I hate
You go
North.
to the east,
I hate
you got
North Las
Henderson.
Vegas.
You got Henderson. That's Henderson police. So you got like in a small area, you got 3 different police departments, and they all
That's
different.
crazy.
Now Metro, they focus on certain people. You know what I'm saying? Like pimps and there's certain people they don't like and they mess with a little bit more. But if you have, you know what I'm saying? I've had different situations, but most of the time because our laws are different here, they don't trip on little stuff. They're not pulling you over because it smells like weed. They're not pulling you over because you know, little stuff. 10, just because you know 10 is legal out here, so they can't pull you over
because it's hot.
And let me say
1,000 degrees.
And let me
Yeah.
say this, DJ. Not only with all the stuff you said, but Vegas is the only place I ever been. If the police, you in the back of the police car, they tell you how much your warrant is. They'll ask you, "Do you have that on the card right now?" If you got your warrant money on the card, they swiping that shit, and you out of there.
You out, the cuffs come off.
They don't even put the cuffs on you once you start talking about, I got that on the credit card. Like, you got how much is my warrant, sir? And they'll be like, you got a $400 warrant, and you got another county coming to get you. How much my warrant there? $300. I got $700 on it. Yes, tell that, call that motherfucker, say, you ain't got to come. We got it.
I do know a lot of people that have went to jail in Vegas over a ticket. Them little traffic tickets, like in LA, you might not go to jail nowadays for traffic tickets. There's too many people in jail. In Vegas, you most likely gonna go to jail if you got a traffic warrant.
Oh, I got one.
Yeah, you ain't got that on your card.
I definitely
All right,
got one.
DJ out to Vegas. You gonna do the bike ride with us, man? You doing the bike ride?
No, I got one.
I said you doing the bike ride, punk.
Y'all not coming to Vegas with the bike ride, right?
No, you gonna come up here and leave with us.
You got that Hellcat money. Catch a flight.
Shit. Come out there to ride a bike. If y'all come through Vegas, man, I'll wave at y'all when y'all come.
First of all, you
Yeah, I
better throw
guess
up the
that
peace sign.
works.
I don't want to see
Hey,
no
that
grown
works.
man
Yeah,
wave.
we'll take
We
that.
need support, man.
Yeah,
Gotta take it any way we can get
we'll
it.
take your wave, nigga.
Hold up a sign and say roll out, ride out.
With your shirt off, that's
Roll
gay.
out,
nigga.
Hold up a sign, nigga. It's like-
Hey, DJ. Hey, DJ.
If y'all do the show out here, I'll host the show while y'all riding the bike.
For what?
Hey, DJ.
Huh? Yeah.
Have you seen any UFOs out there?
Nah, I ain't seen no UFOs, man. I ain't, you know.
Yeah, think about it.
I thought I'd seen one when I was driving to LA one day in that Area 51 area. I'm not bullshitting. I think it's really UFOs there.
You gotta stop,
I'm telling.
Or maybe it was just Nick Cannon coming. No, I'm playing.
Let's sing a DJ with the joke.
Everybody got jokes.
Hey, he ain't got his dick back yet. They just gave him a show.
I done seen you a couple times at Percy store, though, I believe.
Percy, yeah. The place. Shout out to the place.
Yeah, I used to DJ at the place all the time.
Oh, okay. My man, I'm pretty sure I know you then.
Nah, you don't know DJ. He one of them unnoticeable brothers.
That's all right. He at the place though. That was Red Grants.
Ain't nobody know you, DJ, out to Vegas. We know you.
Yeah.
Everybody know me.
All right, dog. We trying to go
Keep
places.
saying it in the mirror.
Go ahead,
Manifest that.
Give you stuff information, Spank.
I don't have Twitter. I don't have.
Oh, that's
Facebook.
right. Yeah. Well, you got Cash App.
Bitches,
Cash
like
Appy.
nobody.
Cash App.
Yeah, Cash App me, motherfucker. It's money sign SPANKYHAYESS. 2 S's.
2 S's.
Bitch. For both of you bitches. S for each of you bitches.
And don't forget every Monday night right here, 6 o'clock in the evening time on the West Coast, one of the funniest shows on the network. You can't watch it nowhere else. If you want to hear that wild shit and see some dope-ass guests, make sure you tune it in, man.
Hey, before
Can't
we
do
go
that.
there, we almost had Big U, man. Shout out to Big U.
Yeah, shout out to Big U.
The homie Mark wouldn't get up for his wife to sit down.
It's a long story. We'll tell you about that. Go ahead, K-Dot. Yeah, go ahead. Who this is?
And last but not least, my nigga.
Sweet.
Last but not least, I want to say fuck you, Louis Dix, African witch doctor looking ass nigga. You know what I mean? Wherever
What he do?
you are, I love you. Hey, yo, man, let me thank Nick. Nick, you in there?
Yes, sir.
Let me thank Nick and shit for always being on time and shit and doing what he do.
Wait.
And my nigga over there with the gray beard looking like he played chess in the park. My nigga. Shout out to Spanky Hayes, my nigga. You know what I mean?
What it do?
Yeah. Shout out to K-Dot.
What's up, my nigga?
Fucking them hoes.
You see me? You feel me? All the time.
Yeah, man.
Do you
Yeah,
fuck
man.
them in the ass with the strap on too?
If they like it.
Yeah.
I heard if you fuck them in the ass with the strap on, they squirt.
Being like a father and shit without the heroin
Okay.
and the jacket.
You gotta have more conversation.
You know what I mean?
I'll take everything you need from me.
Yeah, man. Hey, got a question for you before you go. What did you do with... I love you, Sweet Walker Joe. What'd you do with them Kobe's, man? I know you still got them.
What size are they?
He got some signed Kobe's.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trying to get him money.
Well, you know his rookie car sold for, was it?
$6
I
grand.
got one.
$6,000.
I got one.
No, he said $6 grand for the Kobe's.
I'm saying I got a
damn.
Kobe Bryant
6,000?
rookie car right now.
Yeah, the rookie car sold for $1 million.
I got a rookie car.
Yeah, Kobe's
At home.
rookie car sold
Remember,
for
when I came on your show one time, I had the rookie Barry Sanders. Remember
Yeah,
that?
but it's in mint condition.
Is it
That's
mint?
beautiful. It's beautiful.
You got autograph?
It's not autographed, but it's
Still
all.
worth some money.
But
All right,
it's
so
all.
what'd you do with the shoes? You still got them?
Yeah, man, I got the shoes, my nigga. What's
He got some signed Kobe's.
My nigga.
Before Kobe passed.
Damn.
It's worth some money.
Real
All right,
mama
Sweet
shit.
Walker, we trying to get out of here.
No bid.
No bids. We got to go.
You gotta go.
Stick yourself.
My niggas, shout out to the Rollout family, my nigga. Love y'all niggas lit, my nigga. You heard?
I'm going to the post office. Pop! Go ahead, Karina. My bad. K-Dot.
Oh, you know my real name. That's my real name. Stop saying that shit.
Sound weird. Trust me.
Hey, no, I want to say none of y'all won this shit. I'm about to worry. That's on my mama.
Y'all can follow up at K-Dot. Y'all know what it is, _ K-Dot.
Speedy is funny on everything. That's Speedy IZ funny on
Ask
everything.
everybody.
Comedian Speedy on Facebook. Happy birthday goes out to Bow Wow, who's 34 years old today.
Damn.
YG is 31.
His name is Shad.
Hilarious. Is my last name is Caldwell. Think about that.
that might be
Happy
your
birthday
son.
goes out
YG?
to YG's 31 today.
Wow.
AZ is 49.
Wow.
Chingy 41. What happened to Chingy?
That trans.
How old did that transsexual turn? That he was
Yeah,
talking
that's what we got to find out.
Yeah,
Emmanuel
he got caught
Lewis
with the
is
Yeah, he got caught with the trans.
Emmanuel Lewis is 50 years old. I thought Emmanuel was gone, but
So you mean Webster?
Yeah, he's still around.
Wow.
50 years old.
I thought about Webster the other day too.
I wonder if he's still sitting on grown people's laps.
Underground.
It was this Hollywood story that my man, Mr. T came up to Michael Jackson and Emmanuel was sitting on his lap and he told Emmanuel, "You better get your ass off his lap and go get some pussy."
He said, "I am." Anyway,
I am the pussy.
Jeffrey Osborne is 73 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that would you woo woo?
Would you woo woo woo? There you go.
Right now.
Matt Barnes is 41 years old.
Matt Barnes, that's my nigga.
C. Murder, 50.
Oh,
is he still locked up?
Yeah, free
Still,
C.
he got life. He ain't going nowhere. Brian Bosworth is 56 years old.
Brian Bosworth.
Yeah.
All right.
Also, too, on this day, March 9th, 1990, I would say it's a cult classic. House Party came out.
Okay. House Party.
You know what else came out?
That made me want a
today?
light-skinned bitch when I saw
The
that.
Crips and the Bloods out in 1993. For real. It came out. Bang on Wax.
Banging on Wax.
I had that
It's
on
for the
here.
homies.
I had
Bang
that
on
on here.
Wax.
It's all good, Karina.
No, that's DR.
No, I had that on here.
That's DRS.
K-Dot.
Okay.
I had it on here. But go ahead,
Oh, you
Karina.
did?
It's your show. Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. No, it's your show.
do
You
you.
know what I'm saying? I didn't know. You know what I'm saying?
I did have it on
No, that's
there.
what I'm saying.
On this date, 2007, the movie I love, 300 came out.
I love 300.
Also on this date, 1984, Children of the Corn. I still never seen that movie.
I ain't never seen that movie.
I still ain't seen this shit. Also on this date, 2016, that hit show Underground. The Underground. I love that.
Yeah.
Man.
That's Loveland.
Man, that was a great show. And they took the motherfucker off because people were saying how real it was. But, you know, fuck these motherfuckers. And also on this date, 2012, we didn't add this to Eddie's list. Another bad movie. 1,000 Words, which was terrible.
Oh, you know what? We was talking about Keanu Reeves. Hardball was a good movie. Remember that?
Hardball?
When he was teaching the kids in the projects.
Can I remember Replacement? Something with Wesley Snipes.
Yeah,
the Replacement. They were playing football. It was on strike.
Yeah, that was good. Great show. Thank you, brother, for coming. You give me some inspiration. I know what I'm doing for my 60th birthday. I'm on a bike ride, 60 for 60.
Okay.
Sound like a show.
60 kilometers.
That sound like a Jay-Z
album. Damn, I need 60 wings.
That sound like the new Hove album. 60 for 60. Straight up.
So the 60 for 60. Thank you so very much for coming, brother. You inspiration for sure. I'm doing the bike ride. Y'all don't think I am, but I'm going to do it. Spanky Hayes every Monday night right
Come
here.
on,
y'all
Monday
make sure
night,
check
you
it out.
little bitches.
You
And
can
listen
only
to
watch
me
it on
call you a
Patreon.
bitch.
Tell your
To your
friends, tell your
face.
mama, tell everybody to watch the show.
Like that, dude.
Shout out to your wife. Can we say shout out?
Yeah.
There you go. Wifey's in the building. And Brindisia's in the building. I was about to get there. Karina.
I had to say her name right because I knew.
I always get her name right.
Right.
Brindisia.
Okay.
See? How'd I do? Brindisia. You have to pronounce the Brin and then Decia.
Brimstone
I had to break it up and I had to do this. Brindisia.
Right.
Wow. Every time I get ready to call, I go, Brindisia.
Hello.
Hello, it's Speedy. And hopefully you don't want me to say your name again.
Right. That's all I got in me.
You heard me say your name, right?
My phone can't say your name. I don't know what. I think there's something like that.
Yeah, Siri
You
ain't
got
fucking
it.
with your name.
I'm going to have Nick call me because I have Yahulah. How you say it?
Yahuda?
Yeah, but when the motherfucker called me, this bitch go,
What's
"Hi,
Yahudah?
Yahuda's on the phone." I'm like, "Who the fuck is Hi, Yahudah?"
Oh, son. Okay.
That's your name.
Son.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't give him that name. I gave him
Yahuda
Nick.
Yashala.
I gave him Nick, but we compromised.
Okay.
At the show, I called him Yahulah.
You call yourself
So
Speedy.
soon as I turn the show
We all
off.
can be what we want to be.
Yeah, I'm Speedy when the show's on.
Then it's
So
back
stop
to
and
Daddy
pop.
again.
Go back to
Back to pop. I get it.
Shout out to DR3. Love you, boy. Till the wheels fall off.
Rest in peace.
I'll be here tomorrow. What you watching Thursday? Nick, you gotta watch Tombstone. That's your assignment.
All right,
bro. I mean Wednesday.
I'm going to turn it on at least. I don't know if I'm
Gotta
finished
watch
yet, but I'm gonna
Tombstone,
turn it on
bro.
today.
If you haven't watched
I'm your
Mandalorian, you a bitch.
Yes.
That's what I
I
want to
told him it's a great
Mandalorian.
movie. He won't do it.
Y'all watch Mandalorian?
No.
Oh, you gotta
Two
watch
the
Mandalorian.
best actors ever.
Yeah. I tried to.
Great cast.
Great, excellent cast.
Great movie. I
Oh,
mean, ain't
Tombstone
no brothers in
movie?
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great cast.
Oh, that's the
That's Arizona, buddy.
yeah.
Yeah, that man, that
we'll
fucking.
ride past there.
Okay.
The best.
Are you scaring me now?
No, I'm Tombstone.
Look, in
This nigga look you
Tombstone,
in
the
eye
best
shit,
shooter
like,
was
all
still
right.
selected by
I
women.
was like, hey, man, don't
I
look at my-
guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm saying,
we
I
have
guess
to.
we are.
You know he gonna do that the whole ride. We ride.
My calves hurt.
They gonna say that. You won't hear that. That's for sure. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna go, hey, God, I need a break. You be like, we only went 2 miles. I know. Rest right now.
They go White Castle.
They eat that shit.
Yeah, you gonna stop everywhere. I think
You gonna have to go
tried
to the
say
bathroom.
Yeah, you eat that. You gonna be
Yeah,
stopping
ain't eating
every
that
2
shit.
miles.
By the way, America, you're not supposed to eat White Castle. You're supposed to lick them and then throw them right in the toilet.
Because that's where you're going to end up anyway.
Save yourself.
Save yourself. Shout out to my sidekick, my road buddy, my son, Nick. Again, if he ain't here, we don't do a show.
That is true.
Can't have a show without Nick.
That is true.
Can't have a show without Nick.
He ain't here. We ain't here.
Right.
Shout out to
Brandisha,
OG
thank
Sleepy
you for
Log for
coming.
the beats. Shout out to him, Brandisha.
I know when she called
My
for a
wife
job,
name
they
is
like,
Shay. Y'all don't always
Brandisha.
gotta call her Spanky wife. Her name is Shay.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, for sure.
Yeah,
Nah,
Because
because I...
like, yo, Shay. And you be like, Speed, let me talk to you for a second.
Hey, come here, man. How you know that?
They call my wife Nick's wife. Nigga,
Yeah,
like, hey, Nick's
Okay,
wife.
well,
Can I
Miss
say-
Hayes. That's
Miss Hayes.
That's
Yeah,
more.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
more.
You want to be like,
Miss Hayes.
yeah. You just want to be like,
Mrs.
hey,
Hayes.
Carol.
Mrs. Hayes.
Right. Like, nigga, how long you know her?
Yeah. And then y'all in the car. So, Speed, you know you? No.
Hey, I just call you Shay. No way.
All
All right, till tomorrow, man. Y'all be cool.
All right, love y'all.
Ride your bike and keep your mask on, bitch.
Subscribe.
Wash your dirty ass, bitch.
That's a great point.
Ride your bike and keep your mask.
Shout out to OG Sleepy Low.
Gotta give it away, Spank.
Winners. Who really wins? Yeah.
Shout out to Go Young DJ, Emerald City.
Damn.
Shout out to Jay Lee. Shout out to